Okay.
Okay, well,
nerd!
gotcha.
Oh my god.
Friday D&D was cancelled, so in lieu of that, got some nerds together. Now we're gonna try to romance some things. I am me, Arik. Who wants to introduce themselves? You wanna go?
No, I just told him. My name's Matt. That's all I got.
There.
You know who I am? I played Halo.
That's James.
Oh. Sorry, I have anxiety.
That's my
You're
wife.
fine.
Yeah, I'm married to the numbnuts.
And your name is?
Hello. Ooh. Do I have to?
I mean, I'm gonna be calling you a name throughout this, so I prefer you say something.
Twinkle Toes. That's either Hope or Rose. I'll be calling her Rose.
Wait.
Everybody else will be calling her Hope.
You fuck!
The decision has been made.
Yeah, yes.
Alrighty. So, without further ado then, let's get some romancing done. 4 players. Second term or first one? Do you care?
Yeah, I don't. I'm good.
I mean,
No
I've only
preference.
played first term, so I don't
Sounds like
know, I
second
don't
term's the
care.
way to go.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't played either. So
120 minutes. Oh god.
I'm gonna probably be shunting random voice things onto people. I'll take narrator though, unless somebody else decides to take it from me at some point. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. On a wild journey to discover who we really were. Is there a character preference here, or do we just pick as we go?
James wants the redhead.
I mean, I like red. It's just my favorite color. It's my thing. That's all I want. If I don't get red, I don't care.
I'll take whoever people don't want.
James said you were gonna say that.
Told
I'm
you.
unbiased because I've never played it, so we'll give me a character.
Character doesn't matter, much akin to Yogg. Except
He
it doesn't
is
scream
green.
at me. Alright then, I'll take...
Jesus.
Hope you want to be yellow or blue.
I like Oz a lot.
So you want to be yellow?
I feel like Oz fits you more because you're both adorable.
If you say so, but fine.
Aww.
Okay, so assuming the turn order here then is just as we see here, it's gonna go me, James, Matt, and Hope.
Yeah. I love calling him Oz. That's just my preference.
Oh god.
Do you want to give her a custom name or just call her Red?
Red's fine.
Oh,
I'm unimaginative, my dude.
I was just typing in names.
You're fine. You can type in whatever name you want. I am unimaginative, my dude.
You want to be green or Matt?
Just put it Matt so I know it. Or green if it's easier. I don't care.
They're exactly the same amount of difficulty in my mind. Blue fine?
I'll just respond to green.
Because blue is cute.
I'll be the odd man out then. And we had yet to experience his ultimate
Blue is
challenge.
a cute name. It reminds me of my childhood.
Rose,
Okay.
shush.
The monster prom. You don't need to shush, it's fine. I'm reading intro dialogue. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about a dream prom date, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Hell, 21. A werewolf
There you
athlete
go.
who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart.
There you go, Matt. That's the one you're.
Miranda
you're
Vanderbilt,
awesome.
19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22. Party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien Levy, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact he was truly a lovable dork.
I hate him, but I love him.
Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl.
Ooh.
Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0.
Calculester.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
Oh, Jacksepticeye.
And Vera Oberlin, 23. We're voicing all of our things here. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We had only 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going dragon mode
Welcome
again.
to Monster Prom's stupidest prop quiz. Let's get our stats out of the way.
Nani?
Had to choose. How was deaf?
I can't read. No.
Same.
Can't read them?
Like I said, it drops to 140p a little
Every
bit
once in a
sometimes,
while.
Okay,
but
just
it comes back.
inform me
So-
if it's
Yeah.
a character that you have or something like that.
Yeah, you're fine right now.
Alright.
It cleared itself up.
Do.
Do.
Deaf isn't real.
Oop. James,
What?
This
your
is
turn.
If you got to choose, how would you die?
And I think that
The middle one. The middle one.
I think that as we go, I'm going to, whenever it's your turn to pick something, just read out loud the one you want me to pick, and and that way we don't have to just sit there and read both options constantly the entire time. Okay?
How I die is irrelevant as long as I'm allowed to haunt my enemies for the rest of eternity.
Green.
as a practical demonstration while giving a TED talk on how to die correct.
All right.
Read the one you want, man.
Mm. I think I'd go with the TED Talk as well.
Fair.
Join the professionals. Thank you.
I mean, it was the smart answer.
You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does it represent?
I can't see shit.
Hold on, it's not your character suit, it's fine.
I know, I'm just saying.
These are all terrible.
You could also open up Eric's stream to give him another viewer.
Or don't.
Turn the volume way down.
Or
So
don't.
you don't press all, but give him that view because he needs it.
No.
And if it ever like goes bad, you can look at the stream because the stream will never be in not like 720.
I feel like my computer
It's also
will
gonna
want to
make
try
it
to crash.
lag more.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Let's go with my least favorite political figure, or figure just in general, being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are covered in badass tattoos.
I wish that was our history.
100-foot statue commemorating an event in 1,000 years archaeologists learn something about. Okay. Why is the middle one the only one I can't?
Hi there, Max.
Right? Same.
You can't read that one?
Getting better.
Yeah, for some reason I couldn't, but I know it's a political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri.
Oof, I already know my answer.
I'd hope so.
I'd be nerdy.
That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike that boring stuff they show on the news.
Alright. Green.
Same.
I'm gonna have to go with that glorious instance when your friend stopped you from texting and embarrassing stuff to your ex while drunk, because that picture is hilarious.
Well, you're hella drunk.
100-foot statue of it.
Absolutely.
The first one.
Alright. Mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show. So creative.
I like anime, so there's going to be
Sexiest
a giant
type
ass.
of knowledge a lover can have.
Oh.
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 We gotta be able
Ew.
to sing Disney songs, dude.
That is literally what I just said you to. Oh, even though I love Disney, it's just like, oh god, you know all of the songs. That's disturbing.
Gotta be able to go into it at a drop of a hat. Come on.
Obscure 80s movie trivia. Because I know a lot of good 80s movies.
Lyrics to all Disney songs.
I suddenly can't see two of the answers, and one of them I was in the middle of reading.
Which one?
The one you were just, hold on. It's clearing up. Give me a second.
The first one is all the principles to build a financial empire. The next one is sports things. The next one's lyric to all Disney songs. The next one's a bachelor's in engineering. The next one is how to make a killer cocktail out of anything. And the next one is obscure 80s movie trivia.
I honestly don't like any of these.
That's
so
normally how it goes.
I'm going to go with the one that I actually would enjoy at least a little bit, and that'd be the Disney songs, because I love Disney.
I'm the odd one out! Yay!
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great one.
Anything on fire? Good.
My god, it's beautiful. A friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes.
The friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes! Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I'm still reading.
Fair.
Ooh.
I mean, anything on fire or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. I mean, that's a pretty good answer too, but the Roomba wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. Anything on fire or a weapon? No, a weapon on fire.
Alright.
Silly toy that makes silly.
As opposed to Roomba, which wobbly eyes around, bonks into things, the eyes go crazy, and then turns around.
I'm gonna do a thing, I'll be right back. Or I'm not leaving, but I'm taking away.
The Art Commission.
Art commissioned by Picasso.
Yes. Yeah! I'm going for the nerdy girl. She waifu material. Oh, I weep.
There's a distinct possibility that this could turn into some fierce competition.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see here. My stats are actually pretty rocking, but my creativity's lacking. Auditorium. Blah blah blah. The +2 never matters. It's always the same.
Apparently my voice changes over Discord for this.
Ah, noted. You feel the ratio of cheesiness in the surroundings growing, and that can only mean... who wants... mushroom brain parasite?
No.
Matt, this is totally you. Go for it.
Who?
I don't know what's happening.
Just...
You're reading.
Read
You
it!
gotta pick a voice. It's a female kind
Hold
of.
on, I'm looking. I wanna. Who's the bestest, most perfect, waffle little smoky wookie pie in the whole world? My smoochy whoopsie poopsie.
Oh my god.
Wants Miranda.
I'll take her.
Okay.
Oh, I suddenly felt like I was gonna throw up.
Chill.
Off mic. Do that off mic.
No.
There are dick butts in the chat.
Why are there dick buttons?
I don't know, but there are.
What the? Max! What the fuck?
Go for Miri here, go. Come on. You can do it.
I'm sorry. Society does not like me.
Use it.
Is there anything in the world that makes one more
Articulate.
articulate and well-spoken than thousands of
Throws.
true love? Fight me.
Anybody want Robert?
Arik, you got this.
Running internal search. Found 9,969 results, starting with graduate degree in classic literature.
Nice.
That was so dead. Oof. Violet. I don't know that second one. Ooh.
Tate.
Tate. Violet. Tate. Our relationship is so perfect. You're always together.
Give me just a second.
That's fine.
Because you read things quieter than you do talk. So I need to adjust you.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's nervous.
It's fine.
Wait. Is the character sticking out of the head?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
mushroom. That's the rest of the body. They both
Oh.
have talk sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did not know this.
I told you it's a feminine mushroom.
Well,
I
they are
honestly-
literally stuck together.
Oh, everything went blurry. Oof.
Give it a second.
Yes. Oh.
You probably won't. Right after kind of, it's unyielding.
I know what unyielding is, but I didn't know the one after that.
Codependence.
Okay. And that's the kind of unyielding codependence that I demand. Ooh.
Yeah.
Demand for a future
Hyphenate.
hyphenate love servant.
Lover, servant, serve.
Yeah, lover, servant, servant. I'm sorry, I dyslexic and kind of dumb.
Well, Mary kind of decided to use the $3 words, and I think she might continue to
Yeah.
do so. So,
Those are crazy.
error found, unreasonable expectations.
How did you know when you found the one?
Oh, well, you know.
Oh.
Error. Tautological explanation input insufficient to extrapolate useful data. And having realized they have actually no useful input, the couple exits to do more coupley things. But oh, you know how to tell who's the one, or at least convince one of them that you're the one.
Oof.
Read. Well, if I may look at my stats, I do not believe that I can really pull off either one of these.
Oop.
Believe in
So...
your luck. Believe in your luck.
I don't want to believe in my luck. Because
Believe
I
is the
believe in
hardest
my
part.
luck.
The hardest card! The hardest card!
Let's see here. Which one's more me?
Not the fucking luck.
Yeah, no, it's not the luck. We can't do it by math because math and emotion just don't work. I'm sorry, calculus. So, this one's a bit rapey.
Oh!
Okay, that's TOS.
Well, that one's fucking...
Everything is clear besides the options.
Trust me when I say that they're kind of bad, and this one's a little bit rapey. But it also says it's not problematic at all, so easy, Miranda. The one is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, all to break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. Not a charming
oh my
enough.
God, my computer keeps turning off. What? A suitor cannot simply kiss me while I'm sleeping.
Yes, that does seem to pose some issues about consent.
Even the fucking game characters are doing it.
I shouldn't have eaten before I came to this.
No
Bad
vomit.
idea.
Off mic. Mute yourself.
I won't. No. It's because I don't have a face when I am asleep. I'm sorry, what?
Go on.
Keep going.
So there are no lips for them to kiss. I'm fucking sorry, what?
This goes against all data I have gathered about fellow students.
No, it's true. During the day, I'm
Constantly.
constantly gazing upon my beautiful
Visage.
visage with appropriate
Yep.
humanity?
Humility.
Humility. I can't even say that fucking word. Oof. Humility. But then at night, I close my eyes and I am not looking at my face anymore, so it must not exist.
She has the object permanence of a toddler. That logic is sound. for a solipsist. Oh heck, you should have known that beautiful self-absorbed fish girl was a solipsist. You lose two creativity and 1 fun. God damn it, I'm still back at 3! It's bad. Red, where are we going?
Bathrooms.
Bathrooms? Can you see your stats?
Well, that's concerning.
Wait, what?
Can you see your stats?
I can't see smarts or boldness, but creativity 7, charm 3, fun 3, money 5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm in the way.
To the
You're not in
bathroom.
the way, I'm in the way.
That day you skip class, hang out in the bathrooms, and by doing all this thing, you gain 2 boldness. You spot Liam showing Calculus some images on his phone. 2 of your classmates interacting without your interference? Unacceptable. You saunter over. Who wants Liam, or is this one that gets tossed at me?
I think you should stick with calculus.
Alright. So then I need somebody to Liam here.
I got Liam.
Eel. You
I
don't
call this
sound like a
one-
Liam.
The mournful macaroni on
Polyurethane.
polyurethane cafeteria tray.
Oh my god, I hate him.
If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic.
Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art.
I like him, but
Well,
I
if
hate
you
him at the same time.
appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it pickled beets, and it is obviously even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. It seems like Calculaster is going to list every single thing he can think of and or look up. And that's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on?
Ooh. Literally, the first option is unable to be read. Never mind.
I'm taking option 2. Wow, Liam, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic, All Art Can Be Objectively Measured, and this book will show you exactly how. By wow, it went bad right at
Ooh.
Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother.
So
Oh
smart.
my god.
What? No. Of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100! Which is an objective number, just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library, to go read that book, or anything, just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. But I know about it. I think they bought it.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show you my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of
Ooh.
measuring things. 9.6. Hair. 0. Attractiveness. Error. Stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You rush Calculaster into the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Green.
I didn't want this, but that's
You have an 11. My god. Loaded for bear.
Jesus.
shit.
Hold on, I'm trying to see my stats. They're kind of.
Your stats are Smarts
Blurry.
11, Boldness 4, Creativity 3, Charm 4, Fun 7, Money 5.
What was my smarts?
Your smarts were
Let's go to class.
9.
9.
Going to class?
Smart's 11. Let's go to class.
Okay, just turn it into a nuke in that one particular category. Do keep in mind though,
I don't know.
this is
I
a
don't know how this game works.
yeah, this is a gamey thing. Your chances to succeed on a certain thing use that stat, obviously, and the higher the stat, the more likely it is you're going to win. But there is like a stat requirement for everything, so it does pay to balance things out a little bit. But class?
I didn't know that part. I'm still trying to read my stats. They're still blurry. I'm
Smarts
sorry.
11, Boldness 4, Creativity 3, Charm 4, Fun 7, Money 5.
Write it down, nerd. I'm sorry. love you.
Yo, outdoors because I don't know. That sounds interesting.
Outdoors is a fun one.
Yeah, you go to a rave.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go. I guess.
Okay, let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point in time, there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Game 2 fun. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chatting and being a nosy little bitch. You decide to insert yourself into the conversation.
Oh shit!
Damien.
First, Miranda.
Hey,
Oh yeah. I forgot I was voicing her.
Jesus fucking.
I love you, James. I look forward to this adventure. So, is there anything more wonderful than getting a
Insight.
insight into the lives of commoners? Oof, I hate her.
Anybody want Damien?
I can do it.
Jam.
Okay.
You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too.
Are you though?
Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you.
Mrs. Panthera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment. Going on an adventure. Apparently, I have some anger issues and a thirst for violence that I should be channeling into something productive. Like a thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself.
Am I supposed to work on being more independent? Which is so strange. Strange?
Strange?
It just suddenly went super blurry, so I was just like, was that strange? Oof.
Yeah.
Can't read it now, though.
Just give it a second.
If worst comes to worst, I can try to emulate whatever voice it is you've been doing.
No, it's okay. To be honest, I haven't,
Had to read things out loud?
no, it's more of I haven't really given her voice. Sometimes it's mine, sometimes it's a different one.
That's normally how that works.
Which is so strange, since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week. I wonder what sort of adventures might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our
Perceived.
Nani?
Perceived.
Perceived, but obviously non-existent flaws.
Those are some interesting choices, I have to say.
Strip club!
Stop it. I'm sorry, but I read volcano as avocado.
How the fuck did you fuck that up?
I don't know.
I'm trying to let the screen clear up some so I can read off the answer.
Oh my
Bad internet
God,
connections
I
are gonna work as well as they want to work. It's fine.
Yeah.
Turn into a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club.
Congratulations.
I wanna go on a deep sea quest to steal beautiful pearls from a scary kraken.
Fair. And again, if you can't read things, I will read them both to you, and then you can just tell me which one you want.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Not bold enough.
Aww.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, yes. God. Stop. Stop. This is why I hate you.
Get into it, you nerd. Come on.
No, just what James was implying.
Yeah. Toss something at him.
I can't. I'm not in the same
Pick
room.
something up, walk out the door, go over there, toss something. We hear it go bunk, and then you walk back in. It's fine.
In a minute.
I wouldn't fucking do that if I were you.
We should absolutely go on that one. Nothing shall teach me independence like returning to my own country.
Kingdom.
I don't give a fuck. Fight me.
Yeah, improv is fine.
Where I can be waited on hand and foot by all my servants. I hate that face. It's so. And we'll have Daddy to
Smite.
smite down anyone who says I'm not independent. I hated saying the word Daddy. I'm grossed out.
It's okay, wait until we get to Kappa.
Oh no. And of course, the nurse who raised me can also help
Dispel.
Dispel.
dispel the rumor that I can't dispel the rumors myself.
Damien looks at you like he probably thinks you're a fucking idiot.
Don't
I
die.
just choked on a meatball.
Oh no!
Do you want me to read the line again?
It kinda got drowned out, so yes.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yep, there it is. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Ooh.
Ow.
Over to Blue.
Oh. I have pretty decent stats besides charm. That's some BS.
You can go to the gym.
I mean, I planned on it. Oh my god. That's
Bruh.
me unplugging.
You
He
okay with
almost
that?
died. Leave him be.
Punch yourself in the fucking solar plexus, cough that fucking meatball out, and let's do this shit. Come on.
Going to the gym.
It's a waste of food.
Confirm. Oh my God.
It's a waste of food.
An epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Blah, 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 blah. Charm
Yay.
plus. You're enjoying the sound of a no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Oh. Yes!
Damn it.
But who gets Zoe?
Oh.
Eric, that's it.
Eric gets Zoe. Okay, sure.
Voiced Zoe so well before, I've heard it.
What?
But we can do Matt. Because Matt's not that. He only does the one right now.
Well, I currently only have Lester.
Yeah.
So either one's fine. But there's Miri line in the way first.
Okay. I'm sorry, I tried to read ahead before I started reading and I immediately got stuck.
Oh. Abominable?
Yes. Okay. Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth? Much
Less. Write it.
less write it, much less put it on the internet.
Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fanfiction.
Oh
Yeah. She likes smart.
my god. Oh my god.
No, I was oh my godding, but you know.
I was talking to her.
Oof.
By the way, Pinky, go.
I know! I was just fangirling. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with who the fuck?
Nash O'Mahone.
I'm sorry, I'm getting notifications from Discord and I can't fucking see the text. Oof. The son of the Prime Minister of the
Air Kingdom.
Air Kingdom. The Prime Minister, Zoe! I would never date anyone from some...
Socialist?
Socialist nightmare.
Oh my god. Socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister!
But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at Spooky High, it's set at Creepy High, and the Mer Princess is named Miranda Vanderpunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters.
Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most okay.
Magical.
I know. Magical and important of all letters in a
Mer monarchy.
monarchy culture?
It seems that everyone got Miranda, so I hope you knew what you were signing up for whenever this started.
I did not. Because I have barely ever interacted with her when I played it, so oof. Why, I should have this dribble ripped into shreds with a...
Libel?
I don't know what that word is.
Libel? Libel? Boom.
Maybe a little or a libel.
Libel.
Libel
I
knife.
think it's libel.
Don't care. Libel knife. The
Cutlery.
the cutlery used by the most
Scathing.
scathing of reviewers. Ooh, I might need to stop reading for her because I'm having the hardest time.
We'll see about swapping things, if you continue to want to not to. See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon.
I simply cannot. Oh my god, my computer keeps trying to turn off.
Convince it to live.
I need to turn the sleep thing off.
Yeah. Please. When you can, please. I'm just saying, when you can, please help. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and
Inferior.
what?
Inferior. Lesser.
Yeah. No, I just didn't hear you. You cut out. Inferior publish such air people sympathizer nonsense.
Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you.
Are you gonna help Miranda or are you gonna help Zoe? That's the easiest option.
Which is...
I'm helping Zoe.
So the first one.
There's no voice affectations for your own characters, though. But...
Huh?
This is your character speaking. Yeah, you can read this out loud.
Okay. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Miranda Vanderbilt? Bunt. Miranda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Miranda, not Zoe.
Not bold enough.
Fuck!
Aww.
Yes, of course, Zoe. I understand now. Your story isn't air people
She's gonna lose to boldness. Oh no.
propaganda. It's a warning to me.
Sure, if that'll get you to leave me alone.
And oh, it went blurry.
Oh.
Just as I was about to start reading. Reap! And now, the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them. Oh my god. Okay. By writing... I'm sorry.
Miranda Vanderbilt.
Okay. Miranda Vanderbilt into the story to murder Miranda Vanderburt. Wow. Still said it wrong. Bunt. And hash fucking...
Nash Omahome.
I could say the first name, but the second name, I'm not even gonna continue to try to say that.
What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter.
Oh my god. Not mindless slaughter. Mindful execution for
Heinous.
heinous crimes against the crown by being...
Go ahead.
Okay. Against the crown for being a mer person converting with an air person.
It's supposed to be a tragic star-crossed romance. Before Zoe can stop her, Miranda has grabbed the phone and is making edits to Zoe's precious fic.
First, Miranda shall sneak into... Oh, I think I fucked up. My bad.
Alternate
Do you
history.
want one of us to take over?
Please. Come in this eye.
Do you want to do this one? Or?
Matt, go, Miranda.
Ooh.
Fuck. Hold on. I'm trying to get an idea here for her.
His princess.
She's very snobby, right?
Yes.
She's snobby, preppy,
Very.
bitchy, and very demanding.
First, Miranda shall sneak into Amanda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat while she sleeps. Because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then Miranda shall take Amanda's place in disguise and go meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well, in the same fashion.
How dare you desecrate my fiction with unoriginal and repetitive murders? You mess with my fanfic, I mess with your minds. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow, now your brain can't tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers, which leads to many unpleasant moments. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Let's trade
that's
places.
an interesting trick.
Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Pencil.
Okay.
Chair.
Oven
Hand
mitt.
mirror.
Pencil, chair, oven mitt, and what?
Hand mirror.
Hand mirror. The genies used to be found in lamps. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be to find 21st century genie inside the selected object.
Hand mirror.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Pencil, chair, oven mitt.
Oven mitt's the
Oven.
only one with a hole.
The next one to contain anything.
Yeah, the other one's a hand mitt.
Oops. I thought that was just gonna randomize the last 2. I'm sorry. Oh well.
Oh yeah.
I have learned.
I just went hella Katamatsu route. Nobody understood that. I don't know why I said it.
No.
It's fine. Okay, Green, where do you want to go? This one is the shop.
Uno momento. I will be right back. I literally only
So
need a
wait.
second.
You have some
What's
time.
What's happening?
You're at
It's
lunch
just
now
like
and you're
that.
sitting at a table with 2 individuals of your choice, or you're going to the store.
I will literally be right back. I will take
Go
2
ahead.
seconds.
Yeah, one. Let's go to the one on the top right.
Top right
Yes,
with
why not?
Scott and Zoe.
Fucking
That
hell.
seems like a weird mix
Alright,
and amusing.
you sit down with
Fucking
Zoe
my
and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook and is taking notes.
No.
How do you get your
that-
food, Scott? Who wants to be Scott? Matt, you want to be Scott?
Yes, he
James-
wants to be Scott.
Fuck, no I don't, but I'm gonna have to
James!
now.
James, your voice fits him better.
No.
You have a.
Matt's
No,
girlfriend
I hate it.
calls him Scott.
I hate it, but that's pretty epic.
Listen, if Max is in chat, she wants to see this. Let it happen.
No, she's lingering over my shoulder.
Oh, she really wants to see this then. Let it happen.
Yes.
Hold on, he's the
He's the
not so
rough,
bright,
rough
but-
dump.
Not so bright, but a large heart.
What do you want to know? Ah, fuck, that went wrong. I don't know. No, I'm not doing it.
Beauregard. What the fuck?
No, I know. Beauregard's been what I've been doing the most recently. What do you want to know
voice.
so bad? It's pretty
You
normal.
sound so energetic and happy about it. I love.
Alright. No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic, Cry Have It and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt that'll challenge them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, but what they found was personal growth, new understanding, and group sexual practices. Also food. That's why I need to know, how do you hunt?
Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza.
That's it. What about hunting in a pack? Enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage? Exploring each other's bodies?
Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, but then the pizza comes, and then we eat the pizza.
Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info, or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic.
I mean, I've heard some interesting pizza delivery stories.
True enough.
This is why I have Reddit.
It's got one.
Decisions.
Endlessly. I don't even know what they're like. Did these do I have to meet requirements for these choices?
No, these are just pick one. And honestly, just don't worry about requirements or things anyway. Just pick whichever one calls to your heart.
Let's go with the bottom one because that's a pretty bad wait sometimes. Zoe Smith spends an extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Truly, it is the central tragedy of the 21st century.
I apologize for the scream. I got a candy cane thrown at me.
Gotcha. Wow, I thought the central tragedy of the 21st century was that we're gradually destroying the planet with every convenience we enjoy, but we're also removed from the consequences of our actions that we will continue to be manipulated by our corporate masters until we're all living on a desolate cinder.
Nope.
Matt.
Ah,
Oop.
nope. It's the pizza one.
Listen, he has to eat.
Actually, yeah, I'm in the middle.
Oh, that's a relief. The other one seems super depressing.
Not having pizza is really depressing too. Sometimes when we're waiting for pizza, I get so hungry, I could eat a horse.
Oh no.
So you chase down and kill a horse in an orgy of bloodlust?
No.
What? No. I usually just eat corn chips and watch sports on the TV. But I'm really bummed out while doing it.
Zoe decides to make do with what Scott's giving her. Scott's just happy for the attention. You're happy because Scott's happy. Everyone wins.
By the way, I agree with your girlfriend, Matt.
What? Oh, fuck you.
James.
The yeah.
Wait, does that mean I can't pick that table?
It means you can't pick that table.
That is some bullshit!
It is,
I
especially
hate
considering
you.
that you should have won the genie round, but I'm an idiot and I clicked the wrong button. So, where's Red want to go?
I am now absolutely furious with you, Matt.
What's my smarts again?
Your smarts are 9, but it doesn't really matter, because there's no stats to be gained here.
I know.
Unless you want to buy something with your 5 money.
Damien
You could get a present.
is right there. Damien is right there. Damien is right there for the taking.
I don't have the boldness.
Fuck it,
There's
I'm
no
taking
there's
it
no
then.
stat requirements at lunch.
Is there not?
There's not.
No, he just said
For
that.
lunch break.
If you don't take him, I'ma take him.
Meta games. Where you want to go, James?
I'm gonna go with the shop.
Alright.
Fuck you.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Welcome. What you want?
Stop hovering over the goddamn box, you ass!
Yeah, mine's an F2. It's cute.
What are those event ones?
There's a corpse and a blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are. And yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. Not as if I'm trying to dispose of it.
Oop. Goddamn. I love how her facial expressions change.
You don't have enough for dragon heat.
I know. It's upsetting. I wanted it so bad.
But the present.
That's a mood.
The present.
Buy the present yourself!
He can't now.
Oh?
Yeah,
The
I'm at
present
the
is
shop.
free.
Oh yeah!
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the tail, if you all let go.
Present.
Not it. You dirty dish rag. You. Present
What
it
the
is.
fuck?
Present?
What was that last one?
Present it is.
Present.
I fucking hate my life. Fucking sock puppet. Whoa.
Make you laugh big time.
Whoa!
A very good salad. Well, that,
Damn.
fuck.
God.
Good Jesus! Now you have no issues with boldness.
Now they have no issues with anything.
I don't have any issues with
Alright, Blue, where you want to go? We will not be
You know, I
having a
need
very
to
good
eat more
salad.
salad.
Apparently.
That's what I missed out on life.
Fuck.
I literally...
Matthew, that's some bullshit, because last time I did that, I got a fucking sock puppet.
It was very good.
I literally do not want to interact with any other characters besides Zoe and Damien, so I'm going with Damien.
When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food but covered in paperwork. James, you want to take both of these or want to toss one at me?
Sorry.
Scree.
You can take the other ones.
Oh, okay.
What?
Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats or on regular paper?
For the last time, Damien, substantive change within an administration requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy.
Yeah, bitch, you better. Dots.
Silence.
What if we wrote the death threats on really fancy?
Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of real politic has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform.
I have no idea what he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring.
Oh.
You see, our interests are aligned. I, too, desire a menu less pedestrian.
Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to.
Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic.
Apparently a really fucking good salad. Jesus fuck.
I apologize
Thanks,
for that.
Sniff.
I immediately hate myself.
It was the god salad.
Oh wait, what's this thing? That... Take your hipster ass shit and shove it up your ass! Sorry. The
I
knife.
mean, Purple Boy is essence of fucking hipster Nazi his getup.
I know. The knives. The only thing about him that is somewhat mainstream is the fact that he likes K-pop.
A bowl of knives, the essence of knives.
Yes.
You gotta read your lines, babe.
Oh,
Now
my
that's
bad.
interesting.
Knives. Seems a bit didactic.
We'll see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives.
You don't know what didactic means, do you?
Nope. But I do know how funny it'll be to watch a bunch of nerds try to finish off a knife bowl.
Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding daily knife-eating contests. There are no winners, except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this.
I'm so dead.
Well, she scares me, so I'm gonna go here.
Oh no!
Hey, Hope, you want to take Polly? Matt, I think
Yeah.
you're still Miri.
I try to do Polly.
She's not as articulate as Pinky.
Oh,
is.
trust me, I know. I've romanced her before.
Valley Girl, I think.
Go, princess, let's go.
princess.
Matt, you're
now.
Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot. I was thinking it was
You
her.
morphed into princess earlier. I know it's fine.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm trying to comprehend your request.
I can't see anything. It would be really nice if everything didn't go static. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's Discord. It's not you. It's Discord. Okay. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple. Miranda, I know. Miranda, take my cell phone, snap a picture of my face, of me face planting, good Jesus, face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out.
But for?
You okay there?
Yeah. But wherefore? I'm trying.
Right here, Miranda.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
Oop. It's a new meme, Miranda. Like, planking or... What is that?
Dabbing.
I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic! Jeez!
I want to shoot myself for saying that word, but it's fine.
Or dabbing. It's called food poisoning.
Poisoning.
I can read that, but now I'm questioning her sanity.
She's dead.
Gomendasai. Called food poisoning. And it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom?
I suppose we do. Oh, we have this fun trend called Reverse Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion. Revere. Sorry, I have cracks in my screen. Revere your rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion to the royal family.
Okay, apparently it's something about Miranda, but whenever people are reading her lines, they get quiet.
What? Am I not?
You got quiet for Miranda. Only Miranda. You got quiet.
She might be cursed, it's
Do I
fine.
need to read it again?
No, you're fine. We got it through.
Okay. If you're good at it, you can get lots of likes on social media. And also, not executed.
Oop. Damn. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak?
1 second. I have to do the Miranda adjustment. There you go. Should be fine. I know I was adjusting things.
I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Arik?
No. Heck yeah, you do, don't you?
No! Yep, stop dying.
Oh my god.
That seems to have been put on the spot to become a cool trend thing. This is called an epidemic and possibly genocide. So, what do I have? I have like a spork and a piece of lettuce. Behold. It's entitled Silverware, where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy, tiny outfits.
Oh no.
Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my biggest passions. This sounds like it was invented for me.
It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to get into that.
What's your favorite meme? What? Okay. Spiked salad forks and evening gowns, seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts, teaspoons and tea dresses.
This trend is no words.
Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well, were I not so excited to create more memes with Arik. We'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them.
Yeah, totally. Hang out with Miranda sounds amazing. Who's doing that? Stop it.
My wife.
I have chopsticks. I have chopsticks.
Guess it's time to go out and try to find some exquisite chopsticks.
Come on, say.
Everybody chooses a brand, so your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Brand?
Razor.
Brand?
Brand.
Sega?
Brand of clothes, brand of shoes, brand of
Sega.
Oh, okay.
brand of video game consoles, brand of game, brand of whatever.
We got Razer, Sega.
We have Razer, Sega, and what?
That's it so far.
Nothing. You just say it.
Gucci.
And
I'm
Nintendo.
sorry.
And Nintendo.
I'm sorry.
Player is based on how intriguing it would be to select the brand decided to produce their own TV show. Start debating now. Razer TV sounds like it'd be angsty bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Sega
I would
TV
watch that.
and Nintendo TV, as compared to Gucci
Sega
TV.
would be retro as fuck, which would be fucking awesome because Sega coming back to do a TV show. would be great.
But Nintendo,
I already know
Nintendo
that I
already has TV shows.
do they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now legitimately interested,
TV show.
which means I win. No?
I mean, Nintendo.
Pokemon.
Post advantage.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have
Pokemon.
which is massively
They had-
fucking- yeah, fair enough.
They had that old, really bad Zelda show.
Ah shit, the Super Mario Brothers show, and by extension, movies.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, somebody shoot me.
I just said that, by the way.
The Super Mario movie, though. How can that not win? Does Sega
I
have anything?
literally-
It has Sonic.
Go for
I
it.
really should have
Eric wins
been.
with green second, me last.
I really should have gone with the first brand I thought of,
Which
but
was?
then I felt like I was going to get choked out by James. Not
Why?
literally.
That's just bad.
Not literally. I was going to say Osamatsu-san because Osamatsu-san is a brand in Japan.
Does it also involve their eyes turning different directions? I'm going to the auditorium, no one can stop me. Rehearsing, everything's great, to creativity, yay. You're minding your own business, Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
I'm just a god.
Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones,
Oh my
and now I
god.
feel for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. It doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How could I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
My stats suck.
Pretty much everyone's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill him.
You want to put down dissent in your court? Hold random executions.
Oh shit! Yeah!
Miranda is so excited by your advice that she skips out on school to go try it out immediately. The next day she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed.
The most wonderful news, glorious friend. The traitor is caught. The kingdom is saved. If not for your shrewd method of detecting, I might not have discovered the treachery of Balthazar the Loyal. He raised me from an infant. He tried to teach me right from wrong. Never betrayed my father nor myself. The perfect cover for a traitor. I might have gone my whole life not knowing his true nature, had not the spinning bottle cut through the layers of deceit.
Oh my god.
Would you like to accompany me to the execution later? There'll be popcorn.
Popcorn is
Oh
very
my
good.
God.
You try not to think too much about whether Balthazar is actually guilty. Either way, gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
Oh my god.
On the green. Okay, if you see her image, it means that that particular area is now the store. It has been taken over by the shop.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
I feel like I'm
yeah,
going to have an
it's outdoors.
aneurysm.
Where are you going?
Outdoors.
Outdoors again? Okay.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Day during recess,
Oh
you start
fuck,
a half
that's
hour
again.
rave
I
that
forgot
goes
that's
full
what I did
crazy.
the first time.
Talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge, strip Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really, do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun.
Oh my god!
Oh my
What?
Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed.
Oh my god.
He's an orange.
Miranda everywhere. What the hell?
I told you, everyone
Right?
got her, so she's
Oh.
everywhere.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing Orange Scott and I have to take a minute
worry.
here.
Don't worry about it. Just read Miranda.
No,
Wait.
I know.
He's
Our
both.
football team is called Spooky High, spooky
I can take
monsters who
Scott if he
spook.
doesn't want to read both.
But who also plays sports? But who's our
I
mascot?
have a feeling he has to be Scott. They think that there might be someone who might hit him otherwise.
There will be repercussions.
So you have to read both. Ooh. I love her dress though.
Oh, mess.
I could steal
Oh,
Miri for
mascot?
this
Oh,
particular
dang, you're
outing
right.
if you want.
We don't have one.
I'm sorry.
I talked over you. You might want to read that. I could take Miri through this one if you want. If you don't want to read to yourself.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair. Let's do that. And I just realized that's all he's wearing.
Okay. Read this
Oh
again.
my
Wow, that's all
God.
he's wearing.
I talked over you.
Our mascot? Oh, dang, you're right. We don't have one.
Oh, what about Misha the mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way, too early. Try this. Wally the werewolf.
Why? Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
Yeah, well, we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem is that the team name's trying to cover a huge, diverse group of people with a single label.
Nope, coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team?
You now also has the voice line, the green.
That's fine
Of
though,
course.
because there's no affectations on that. Ooh, I like both of those though. I mean, you don't have James's stats, but you can do most things, unless it involves creativity or charm,
James,
or boldness.
James,
What?
Let's go with the bottom one. I just find that hilarious.
Right
In
out.
the School of Monsters,
Hold on,
we are
what?
the biggest monster.
What, babe?
please come help. My computer keeps turning off.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
Go for it there, Bet.
Just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster.
Wow, you're just clearer than mine.
Not creative enough.
At the moment.
Fuck! Wait, why is that the creative one? I thought the mixing everything would be creative.
That might have been a smart one.
Ow.
Shit. I'm bad at this.
It's fine.
I mean, so far we all are.
But if corporate greed is the real monster, what are we then?
So slow.
Aren't we real monsters? Are we regular
gonna-
people? Fake monsters? Vegetables?
You just
Fictional
keep
characters in a video game made for people to amuse themselves to try and romance us?
Fourth wall.
Hmm.
Guess it's time to
My
fix
thinking
that.
muscle is hurting.
I think you just broke Scott. Congratulations. Breaking Scott is definitely not cool. That's why we can't have nice things. You lose 2 fun
Jesus.
and 1 smarts.
I keep getting it worse.
You keep adding 2 to your fun and then losing 2 fun. You're stuck at 8.
Bugs.
Blue.
Blue.
you.
Yeah, I know.
Or is there
I
tech
can't
problems
see-
happening?
Tech problems.
Ah.
Yeah, we got tech problems. Give us just a second. I'm trying to find the setting. Fuck, it is.
Ow, my ears.
Yeah, every time a Scott comes up, somebody lingers.
Ooh. Display. Maybe?
I mean, I can immortalize this. I can shove it into the archive.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, just
No, hold on. It won't take long. If I can find the setting, it won't take long.
I'm just saying, like, give me just a second.
Your
Eric,
boldness
you
is
were cool, man.
in the tanks. Am I what?
I said, are you a cruel man?
Library jam.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't matter where you go.
you
I
could
can
show
go
off what you were doing Friday to whomever it is you want to have listen to.
I mean, they're
Where-
gonna have to wait anyway because I'm not in there.
I understand.
You could show it to Dylan. He'd understand.
Where,
Totally.
where do I go for boldness?
So would
That would
Robert.
be
Oh,
the bathrooms.
Bad.
It's an option. I can do it if you want me to. Or I can not. Your call. Honestly.
Up to you. I don't.
I did not hear.
The bathrooms is the bold choice.
Bathroom day.
Alright. And then you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no
Oh
authority.
my god!
Problems. On the way there, you run into the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drinks. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained 2 boldness. Blah 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 blah. Thank man. Blah blah blah. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie but the snorting of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that that's definitely how you lost your horn, I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for it.
You fuck.
That's you.
Headcanon?
Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl.
Regular girls don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my whore for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope.
Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU where the whole school's a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy.
What? Fuck scurvy. If I was a pirate, I'd only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases.
Like scurvy.
Fucking scurvy, you dumbass.
Yes, seriously.
I also wrote
Scurvy is the worst thing you can get.
I also wrote a Human High AU where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a wang.
Oh. How is a horn an analog for a wang? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up cannons about my head. The only cannons I like are the ones with 2 ends.
I'll happily stop making up headcanons if you tell me the real story.
I don't like any of these options.
You could just tell Zoe that Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dads. You feel like you heard that somewhere. My friends don't tell friends their other friends' horny secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one of the other classmates of your very attractive... one or the other of your very attractive classmates.
Chill, girl.
Why is it only when I'm eating those lines come up?
Chill.
Would you like me to stop being able to deliver them?
No, it's fine.
Alright.
Hold on, I can't breathe.
Use the fucking microphone. She's gonna have a panic attack.
But seriously, impeccable timing. Every time I take a bite to eat, one of those lines comes out.
Happens. Also, look at the disparity between facial expressions. You have a heh and a wah.
One knows what shit's going on, the other one doesn't want to admit it.
No.
He doesn't want to face reality.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh no. I'm such a fangirl. Oh god.
As soon as you're able to read whichever one you want, tell me. Until then, take your time and do things.
Okay.
I mean, tentacles and horns,
You
this
want
is a weird
Damien or
topic.
do you want?
I already committed to Zoe, so... Well, am I doing better with Damien, or am
You
I
might
doing
be,
better with
honestly.
Zoe?
No metagaming. Just pick one.
Shut the fuck up. What were you saying?
Honestly, you may be. There's not like a counter for those things.
I feel like because I did bad on Zoe's the first time, that I feel like I have more chances with Damien than I would Zoe.
Well then,
I might have to steal him from you. Okay.
What if I steal it?
you are able to. We're still on week 1.
Who would you change it to if I stole Damien from you?
That is the
So
meta
you
talk.
would go...
Pick whichever choice you want.
It would be nice if I could actually read them because my
Fair.
screen decided to go just for a second.
Demon forms are powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien's loss is weak.
Stop talking, James.
I gotta fix this shit because mine's coming up now.
No.
The other option is who gives a fuck that Damien lost his horn. You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things.
Shit! I know which one's which. I am an indecisive bitch. And now that I have
coin.
an option...
You have all the time in the bathroom in the world.
Both of the fucking ones I want to go for.
Ooh.
You got fucking both of them, you fuck.
Nothing can
You're
stop you
welcome.
though, James.
He
Your
says there's
stats
nothing you can
are
stop
fucked.
that yeah, there's nothing that can stop you. Your stats are fucked.
I know, but that's not the point.
Put that back in the chair!
No, it was down here.
Look at this.
Also, look, it doesn't...
His lowest one is a 14.
I don't...
Fucking the power of a good salad.
That's for my lights! Oh, shit.
Everybody loves technical problems.
I'm so...
I'm fine.
It's fine.
I know.
It happens.
I'm indecisive in the fact that I got both of the ones that I like on the same freaking go-around. On the second... Like, oh my god!
You fucking
Flip
like
a coin.
Zoe, the Eldritch fucking god, but you don't like warlocks. What the fuck is wrong with you?
She's cute. Her personality is adorable.
I get to listen to surfer music.
Yeah. That's the issue. I'm having a hard time.
Red.
No.
I'm pretty sure her personality falls under perverted, not adorable.
You pick purple and I'm just going to steal it from you.
You're gonna switch to... You're gonna...
Listen, you could still win.
I'll go with whatever the
I know.
fuck I want. I can do whatever
No.
the fuck I want to do. It doesn't matter.
You
I might go calculus or I don't know.
fucking pick so I can pick.
It's not my turn. You pick.
Oh my god. You know I'm indecisive. You know I can't do this on my own.
Arik, pick 4. Flip a coin.
I can't have it just set to rotate.
Fucking... Flip this.
I can't do the drum noise. Damn.
That's it. Damien.
Who said that was Damien?
Because this first option is the second option. Because this is always how that goes.
Fuck it, Damien.
So the second one. Read it out.
Who gives a fuck how Damien lost his horn? We should see what the other guy lost. It was almost... It was most things.
Not bold enough.
Ah! Other guy? James isn't at his computer right now.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I can do it. I'm right here.
Then fucking do it.
Other guy? Other guy?
Rark.
What? So only men can start fist fights and disfigure minions? Wow. Thank you for a fucking feminist. Go for it, dude. What is this, the 1950s?
Ooh.
I'll have you know that 100% of my best fist fights, knife fights, and monster truck rallies have been with women. Oh my god.
Yeah, Blue, it's the 21st century. Girls can do anything, even demon poaching. You try to explain that you never meant girls couldn't be murderers and poachers, but no one seems to care. Have you heard of the Lizzie Gorgon, who murdered everyone with an axe made out of snakes? She was a girl.
Ever heard of Vera, who is also a Gorgon and so a...
Go after saying Gorgon. It cut out.
Bring it.
Ever heard of Vera, who is a Gorgon and murders people and is also a girl?
I have an entire Spooky High AU called Spookette High, where everyone's a girl, and they still murder people all the time.
Whoa! Spookette High? That sounds dope! Tell me all about it, girl. Damien. What?
Totally. But after Blue leaves, I have a policy of never discussing my fanfic in front of misogynists. You lose 2 charm and 1 smart, you misogynist.
I'm gonna
See?
cry!
Girls can also take away your stats.
Misogynist, are you fucking kidding me?
What? You
I
didn't think the
said
narrator was a girl?
misogynist!
More misogyny. Just kidding, I'm not, but I could have been.
Hey, you still got a heart for Damien! Now you're gonna have to pause it for a minute, because I gotta fix shit.
That's fine.
Uno momento.
I gotta fucking find this shit.
Where do you want to go anyway? You can play from here.
Probably the library.
Library.
What, you mean your one stat that isn't above 10? Increase your money?
I didn't even know that, okay?
You spend some time in the libraries pre-CCs, blah blah blah, gain 2 money.
Huh?
Scott corners you to list all his favorite bones to chew. Then when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air.
Fuck it.
Oh boy,
Still got that orange.
Oh my god, this is great.
Come on, Scott.
I did. It's How the fuck?
Calculus.
It's Calculaster, and he's got a little planet. Let's go say hi.
Planet.
Hi, Calculaster.
plant.
Who's your little plant friend?
Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. I treasure it because it's my sole window into what it means to be alive.
Hell you.
Cool. Can I be on it? You know,
What's
so
that?
people will know I've been here.
Please do not pee on Buckaroo Bonsai.
Ah, I gotcha. You already peed on it, because it's yours.
If that will stop you from dispensing urine, then yes.
That's cool, bro. I can still help you grow little Bucky big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink.
Or perhaps some nice nutritious water.
And a plant-sized barbell, plus it needs to join a lacrosse team so it can make plant friends.
Alert, friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input required. It looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott healthy or helping Calculaster take care of his plant?
Helpy.
Meh. Oh god, I flubbed a line.
No, Scott. Calculaster is right. Water is like an energy drink for plants.
Alright. Yes, red is correct. Unknown sports metaphor applies perfectly in this scenario.
Oh wow, I never thought of it that way.
Bro.
But why is it clear? Energy drinks are always orange or yellow or purple.
If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want.
Oh my.
Oh, can we make it red?
Red is a color, yes.
It's also a person.
You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced!
Oh no.
Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculaster's watering for him, and you're making a small fortune canning energy drinks for plants. You gain 2 money and 1 creativity. Well, it's now a 9. You've almost got 10s across the board. That weekend,
Fucking God, those
something
fat
happens to Blue.
Oh no.
God damn it!
Bro.
Alright.
Fucking, I'm going to my room.
That weekend,
Move your mouse.
I've been doing that and I
can I go?
don't. Wait.
Should I go?
Yes.
Okay. That weekend, you're having some sick milkshakes with your buds, Scott, Miranda, and Damien. Conversation is chill and weird, and you're listening to Scott talk about stuff that makes no sense, but you're enjoying yourself. We each have a character here. If I take over Miri again.
Please do.
Go ahead, Scott.
I was trying to get my thing to clear so I could read.
Oh.
And that's how I learned that even if Principal Giant Spider is such a nice dude, spiders in general are not nice and like to prey on other insects.
Wait.
Oh no.
What?
Are you like 100% sure spiders do that?
I hate that I would wear the clothes he has on now. I would say 120%. No. 128% for sure.
I don't know why no one plays this game. Everyone should. It's great. That's a lot of sureness, Damien. You know what that means, right?
Yeah. We fucked up big time bringing those spiders to Smalltopia.
Oh.
Smalltopia? What's that?
Oh, that's a lot of reading. It's a small civilization we discovered outside of school. Miri and I decided we were gonna be the rulers of it, and since we've ruled it with our combined smarts, we're like the best rulers ever.
On Friday, we found a bunch of cute spiders and we brought them to Smalltopia. We thought they would make great Smalltopian citizens. They have, like, 8 little hands to do lots of high-fiving and handshaking and other citizens.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We need to check on Smalltopia, Mary.
And so the 4 of you go outside just to discover that, in fact, little Smalltopian citizens are being hunted down by merciless spiders. Thanks for the follow, Buttocks201.
I
No!
like how oblivious Scott looks.
Don't worry, our beloved subjects, your rulers are here to solve the situation. A tiny person screams while fleeing from a spider. For the 100th time, we're called West Pemberley. We're a democracy, and every time you come close to our city, you fuck up everything. Can you hear their tiny screams, Damien? They're asking us for help. Try to stop the spiders.
Spiders! Stop doing that! Please don't be asshole spiders! Be awesome, friendly spiders!
Please, where is the please in that sentence?
I added it.
Bad spiders! Bad spiders!
They seem to be ignoring your demands, obviously because spiders don't count verbal communication among their skill set. You don't have the necessary diplomatic skills to mediate with the spiders. Oh, sure, yeah, that's why.
God.
You're like 150%, 156% right. We need someone who will kick ass at diplomacy. But who?
You definitely have no idea about diplomacy, but maybe you can call your most diplomatic friend. Who would that be? Okay, this is a stats thing. So I will bring it. Oh shit, it's using your memory? Who do you think has the most charm?
Not an option.
Oh no!
Stupid
This isn't
fucking
an
salad.
option.
I hate it. Gave you all the stats.
Oh
Okay, who do you think has the best charm between?
no! It'd be nice if
Matt
I
and
could
me.
read one of the options.
Well, use your
I
memory.
can't read.
Arik, who was voted most likely to solve a diplomacy conflict involving spiders last year.
That's very specific.
Who told you that?
Is it
Giggling. Lots and lots of giggling.
I'm being attacked.
Oh.
which has something to do with diplomacy, right? Fuck. You really have no idea what diplomacy is about, but the Diplodocus thing should count.
So do we go with Green for his dinosaur knowledge, or me for my obvious innate
That's
charm?
actually fairly
dealing with
accurate. I
spiders?
have dinosaur knowledge.
Diplodocus has something.
Come on, we can dino do it.
Alright?
Come on, Blue.
Right?
Take a stab.
You said basing off of memory, since you have been looking at everybody's stats more than I have, I trust your memory better than mine. So, and you said, Matt?
I didn't say anything. Are you talking to James?
No, I'm talking to you because you were circling the green, motherfucker.
Well, I don't remember.
But you've
Sound
been
like
looking
we're
at
gonna
everybody's
do
stats
this.
more than I have.
And they've been leaving my brain just as quickly.
Oh
So do we go with me for
Okay.
natural charm or Green for dinosaur
equal
knowledge?
stats are, I
no. He
guess.
doesn't remember.
I don't remember. And
No,
I
he
can't
did.
check them.
Show him. Show him.
Oh.
Use your memory.
And red and their salad of fuck you-ness is not an option.
We already know that I'm a fucking god, but I'm not an option.
Fuck it. Arik, because it says that.
Allow me to fail you.
Okay.
You call Eric, and in a matter of minutes, they are all ready to help you. Whoa, doesn't he have like a lift or something outside of trying to, a life or something outside of trying to please your classmates? Weird. Actually, I have 5 charms, so I guess I averaged out. He then sits and starts a conversation with the spiders. The spiders seem to understand the catastrophic consequences of their actions, even if it's the result of their natural predatory behavior. They seem open to looking for an alternative that satisfies the interest of both communities. Or so you think. It's kinda hard to read their faces and expressions because they're, tiny spiders. What's important is that by the end of it, the spiders have stopped hunting down the citizens of Smalltopia. Instead, they adjust to the new ecosystem by following a very well thought out plan crafted by me. The plan is presented in a well-organized manner in a manila folder and comprises the next 5 years of coexistence. When the fuck did he write this? Has he been waiting for this moment all his life? Hold on.
Eric, you've been waiting your entire life for this one moment, my dude.
You mentioned 5-year plan and Scott's
Sorry,
lost. It's on
I
his
got back.
face.
Did I already read this one? I think I did, right?
Yeah. The spiders are opening a hair salon. The spiders are rad as fuck. Cool spiders don't eat Smalltopian citizens. Cool spiders give kick-ass hairstyles to their friends.
Yes, and look, they're now doing lots of high-fiving and handshaking. It's a dream come true.
Hooray! That's all I got.
Your three classmates seem to be impressed, both by Eric's diplomatic skills and your skill in calling him on the phone. You both gained 2 fun and 1 smarts. Yay, my stats. Finally, I have a 10. Finally, you have a 10. We're winning!
I don't have a 10.
Let's trade places.
Chooses an
Can we pause at
activity.
this point?
How long?
Not long.
Make it quick.
I just need to find where the fuck
It's already open.
her
Waterboarding
goddamn
the flamingo.
setting to turn the goddamn screen disabling crap off.
Okay. Fair. So, how's it going there, Matt?
I've decided on my answer for this one.
Okay. Anything to talk about from your day?
Ah!
Just looking at the UA thing to try to make a berserker that's
Just
not
make it
useless.
longer.
D&D stuff?
Yeah. I don't have a lot to think on. It only works pretty
Right
monotonous.
there.
Yeah,
I've
fair.
also been working on the
I
Star
said
Wars
make it
thing.
longer, not
No.
turn it off.
No, that's gonna be how it is right now.
You have a story all
That's
in
gonna
mind
be
for
how
that?
It is right now. Fuck you for going to sleep.
The
You
layout.
fucking shit.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna give everybody like a quick little bit
Hey,
tomorrow
hey,
so they
hey.
knew what to do it for.
Fair. Well, they stopped making noise. Do we think they're done?
I don't know if these are done or if they died.
Ah. Cool.
He
I mean,
fixed it.
technically both are a form of done.
He fixed it. Just give him a second to go back to his room.
Alright.
What the fuck are you doing?
And my throat's blocked from Damien.
Ooh, go get a drink. Stop it, you nasty! How can you... You guys are so glad when you
What about
don't
you?
have
What'd you
to
do?
look at his face.
You right.
I'm sorry. No, you're not, or I wouldn't be dating you.
I had one more
I'm-
point of charm than Green did. No. Yes, I
I
did.
have no. I don't have anything good.
While voicing fucking
You
Damien.
got smarts and fun. You're doing fine.
I keep losing it.
Oh my god.
It's sitting in
My
it.
mouth,
Are we good
my
now?
mouth got super
Yeah,
fast
we're
all of a sudden.
Okay. Everybody chooses an activity.
Waterboarding flamingos.
Alright.
Doing kickflips.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with napping,
Okay.
because the other two are too extreme.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
What do you
lazy
mean?
with. I'm gonna go lazy with mine too, and say being a neat.
So watching things.
Yeah.
I mean, no, because that's more of otaku.
My brain doesn't know.
Being a
Close
neat
enough.
is just neat
Oh.
means not in education, employment, or training.
What up, Buttocks Man? 201. I just noticed
Okay.
your name. That's fucking great. I love it. I don't know if I'm still
Okay,
here,
so
but
we
I
have
love it.
inactivity, napping, which are two very similar things. Waterboarding flamingos and doing a kickflip.
Doing a kickflip.
Sorry.
Player orders debate how controversial it would be if someone confessed that 9 years ago the US president forced him to do the activity in exchange for lots of money as part of a weird fetish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Never
What?
known this answer would work.
Yeah, and,
Player
Oh my god,
order
waterboarding
based
is fucking number one.
the rest of them are
on the
pretty
content.
insubstantial.
I mean, if he was a NEET, the president was a NEET, it'd be kind of controversial for some crowds.
Sure,
Oh,
and
come on.
they're not allowed to be a skater guy. Give me back my cursor.
I never expected this to be good.
I mean, if the president was a neat, that means he wouldn't be the president because that
Doesn't matter.
means he is not employed. So
Doesn't matter.
that is a job.
Doesn't matter.
Let's try the auditorium. I haven't been there.
Auditorium? Okay.
Yeah.
Still my thing. The day of rehearsing for class, you aren't especially good or inspired, blah blah blah. You get your points after some kick-ass musical number. You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of power sludge, the food-like elixir that gets you ripped.
Bro, this protein shake is in a bottle. Gross.
Look where the bird is.
I am aware. You don't have to tell me, unfortunately. It is a morning bird. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Flabbergavin? Abercrombie? Kale? Plus it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross, nasty butt from the butt swamp. I can feel my IQ dropping.
Embrace it.
I can't just toss it though. I already opened it and coach is saying I gotta finish what I started. Bro, help me find something to mix in this porridge that'll make me buff and taste good.
Oh.
Make the drink taste good, I mean. I don't need to taste good. I think I taste fine. What the flying fuck?
Stop typing.
Let's go with the first one. Try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie.
Not bold enough.
Ooh.
That's about right. But I also get the feeling Scott wouldn't like steroids.
I don't think he would care. I think he's into it.
Bro, I don't know how to say this, but that genie you stole the sweat from, he's floating right behind you.
You turn around to find a very pissed off genie staring at you. It turns out genies are really attached to their sweat. The genie promises to grant you any wish you want, so long as your wish is getting your ass kicked by a genie. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Damn.
I never make the right choice.
It's fine. You live and learn at high school.
Did you really, James? Did you really?
What?
The Roomba.
Maybe.
Oh fuck.
No idea what's going on there. Where you want to go, Blue?
Sorry.
Roomba, Roomba, Roomba.
Watch the video, Matt. Later.
I have two charms, so please, Jim.
Over to Jim. Epic dodgeball match. Inspiring leader. Gain 2 charm. Afterwards, you spot Coach ranting excitedly at Damien. Better go save them from each other.
Good Jesus.
Oh, hi, Coach. I've never seen you before.
Oh, wait, can you romance this guy?
Potentially.
I
I'll go
That's
ahead and take him.
disturbing. That's disturbing.
What I'm trying to say, son, is that you're full to the gills of untapped potential.
don't have gills.
Then whatever you breathe with. That's what you're full up to.
My lungs?
Sure, your lungs are full of untapped potential, and you know what they say.
I don't.
Untapped potential's like untapped maple syrup. It just sits in your lungs and you can't go in anyone's pancakes.
What the fuck?
What does
I
that
understand.
have to do with me creating a super special custom workout?
Your potential, Damien. We gotta tap it. If you can design a workout that strengthens your specific skills. This is when there will still be a really dumb conversation, but it's also an opportunity for you to get the bond with Damien, so you suggest?
I can't see shit.
I'm sorry.
I understand his metaphors.
I honestly,
I mean, the bottom one's fucking be a better hairdresser. So,
like, I understand his metaphors, but at the same time, it's just like, what?
Which one you gonna go with, though?
It'd be nice if I could read them.
We have an obstacle course through a burning building, making him a better arsonist, or an ambitious regimen of powerlifting to make him a better hairdresser.
I mean, he seemed to like the spiders being hairdressers. Maybe he likes hairdressing.
Is that the one you want to go with?
Maybe fucking not. Let me, like, hold on.
Look
Make
at that
him a better,
mustache.
what's the first one?
A better arsonist.
make a better arsonist. Setting things
Fucking-
on fire.
Go with the first one.
Alright.
Read it.
Obstacle course through a burning building. It makes you a better arsonist.
Not bold enough.
Well, fuck!
Well, I don't know what arson is.
Good.
Good.
But an obstacle course through a burning building's the best idea I've heard all school year.
It is?
Of course, silly. I'm always saying feel the burn and burn those calories. But how can I expect anyone to understand my metaphors if they aren't also dealing with real fire? Alright everybody, enough dodgeball, time to set the gym on fire and run through it. Soon everyone's running through the smoldering hellstorm that is... Soon everyone is running through the smoldering hellstorm that is the gym on fire, hating you and Damien for causing this. To make matters worse, now everyone is as good at arson as Damien is.
Great job, Pyro Brainiac. Now my lust for destruction isn't even edgy anymore. I hope you die in a fire. No. Gah. I think of something else.
Damien thinks of several other things, but they're all punching you. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun.
I'm sad.
Not everyone can have a cool salad.
It's fucking broken as shit.
Fuck you for making him buy that.
He didn't, though.
I mean, you could have gone to the store too. They might have had new gifts. You could have gotten your own cool salad. Ready more?
Fucking fight me.
Where you want to go, Red?
Fucking 19, 19, 18, 16, 12, right?
15, 14, 9. 19, 19, 18, 15, 14, 9.
I'm so upset that I want to draw.
Draw an angry salad.
No! I have a drawing M in the middle.
I just feel bad because my stats are stupid, so I'm gonna go to the store.
Get another present.
I
You miss me
hate
and my
you.
shit, huh? Worry no
No.
more. All the shit can be used if you had the money. Not me, though.
I'm gonna go for the dead body of it.
Gonna go for the dead body.
What the is that? Ew!
No idea what that was about. Confirm dead body?
Yeah, confirmed dead body.
Okay.
The first thing that... Oh my god, that was gross!
And remember the first rule of Shop Club, no returns. Okay.
Nasty!
Well, I can't go to the auditorium like I wanted to. So I guess
It's
I
not
get to
necrophilia,
I
babe.
can't.
Come on.
go to the gym
No.
either to raise my charm.
Did nobody see... I'm...
Uh,
Not to make anybody else uncomfortable, but did anybody else see the bloody used tampon?
yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in there. I know what you use it for actually.
Gonna go outdoors.
Gross!
Do a party thing. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons. Thank you for coming,
Am
my
I
dear.
reading it?
I've finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I'm destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Me no think good with my brain.
Oh, all I see is fart jokes. I can't even read the first option.
My stats suck.
Welcome to the club.
You're a part of that club.
Fart joke.
Ooh!
You plant a claymore mine in the toilet. No point in doing anything half-assed. When Ursula enters the restroom, you quickly gather a crowd and put a glass against the door. The crowd explodes with laughter as Miranda's unfortunate rival is launched to the moon. Excellent. She can roll Alien High School all she likes now. Also, I'm gonna check Start an Alternative Space Program off my bucket list. Oh, you wanted a fart pillow? You should have been more specific. You gained 2 boldness and 1 fun. Yay, my stats aren't garbage.
I'm sorry, I'm still just trying to get over the fact that waterboarding before
Claim.
go worked.
Everybody chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Oh, it's about to sun.
Game
Okay.
of Thrones.
Okay.
Ultimate sun. Ultimate sun. Ultimate sun.
I'm just trying to think of.
TV shows.
I'm blanking now.
That's why
Criminal
I picked
Minds.
Game of Thrones.
Adventure Time.
Fuck, I should have taken that.
Decided on how possible it would be for you to explain the plot of the TV show to Plato, given he's brought back to life so he can watch a TV show. How likely and possible it would be to explain it. Criminal Minds is an easy
Criminal
one.
Minds would be pretty easy. for
Criminal
him to
Minds would be
explain.
easy. Fucking Adventure Time
Is impossible.
Ultimate
Game of
sun
Thrones
wins.
makes some sense.
Yeah, because he's in that part. He's in that timeline.
What's Atsumatsu? There's a fire alarm. It stopped.
Ultimate sun.
Never mind.
Anime.
And hold on. Shut the fuck up, James.
No, I'm not gonna let you explain it because
I'm not gonna explain it.
Is it
I'm-
simple or not?
No, that's the problem. I was trying to say that it's just as difficult to explain fucking Adventure Time.
Oh boy.
Because originally it was a like 70s, 80s cartoon in Japan called
Adventure
Sounds like the
Time.
alarm stopped.
Ultimatsu-kun. So it's just like, there's a whole like 70, from
Okay,
the 70s
do you want
to
to go third or
now.
fourth?
Fucking, you should probably go third because I have like God knows how many years to explain all from Otsumatsu-kun to Otsumatsu,
Fair.
and that's a lot.
Green, where you want to go?
Great.
There's a blue demon.
There is.
There is. Nani the fuck? If you take Damien, I will fucking fight you.
Don't tell me things like that. It makes it simple. To just piss people off some days. Anyways, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna stop at the store.
The store? You have 5 money. You can buy some things.
Oh, wait, I only have 5 money.
But you can still buy quite a few things.
Okay, let's take a look. I haven't been to it.
Yeah, stranger, it's been a while.
Been a while, as in
There's
never.
a present. It got him a cool salad.
It's
did.
actually really tempting just to see how the luck goes. Let's do it.
Present?
Let's see how the luck goes.
If you get a salad, I'm going to throw myself down a well.
I'm not gonna get a salad. Are you kidding me?
No,
It
but you
itches
got
as fuck.
something better.
Perform over function, bitch.
Charm.
He's got a sexy
I
sweater.
have the sexy sweater.
It gives you 19 charm.
I'm the sexy sweater bitch now, it seems.
Jesus.
Alright,
I have
well,
how much charm?
19.
You know
Holy
what?
shit.
I am a fucking asshole. I'm taking
I
Damien.
hate you!
Going to Damien?
Yeah.
Okay, who
But
wants to be
the-
blue
the ner-
demon?
The nerdy girl is also.
Matt, be Blue Demon.
When you get to Damien and
I'm
Zoe's
blue demon.
table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damon are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film. Is this it? The final showdown between Stormy Blue Nightmare Dahlia and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day Aquinos finally claims the eighth circle of hell? Alright guys, I got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready.
Damien looks so hot!
You get there, Matt? Probably just like a grunt.
Yeah.
Any second now.
Mhm.
Give us a fucking break, will ya? We're not gonna resolve the centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of voice this person has. This is just a...
In a word, I'd probably say
I'm sitting
raw.
here because Damien's so scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down.
Ooh, damn.
And I'm sitting here because fuck you.
Yeah, fight!
For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate.
Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides 2 knives across the table and waits patiently.
Oh my god.
So what's your play
yes,
here?
I'm ready.
Will you convince him to fight, or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on?
I will fucking fight you.
They both have the same. They're both the same. Never mind.
Yeah. Well,
I found
you
the
know what they say. If you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you have secret sexy feelings for them.
Ooh! What?
What?
That voice, though.
Number 1, I do not have feelings. Number 2, if I did, none of them would be secret sexy feelings for this blue raspberry craft copter.
I'm sorry, I'm misjudged by this. I'm even angrier than Damien about your inaccurate assumption. It's just another way in which I am superior to him.
Ah, I'll kill you for this! Later, because right now I'm eating lunch, and lunch is not the time for climactic slaughter.
I feel like
Only regular slaughter.
You
I
feel it?
honestly feel like that is a James thing to say.
You're absolutely right.
Because literally any.
Stop
He,
him.
Their words don't fool me. I can see the sexual chemistry bubbling below the surface like a river of boiling blood. It's adorable. Hey, Red, I noticed you haven't tried to fight me to death either, if you know what I mean. You're pretty sure you do, and you're all about it.
That's why I went to that table, because I was stuck. Fucking Zoe was there, god damn it.
Stop.
honestly, I feel like that's a whole like James thing to say because he always tells people, "Don't fuck with me while I'm eating." I feel
Yeah,
like he'd
no.
bite my hand off.
You barely
In
sat
real
down
life.
when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us, we're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air, we can hardly talk. Ah, you see the problem. You're reminded that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in. Oh, wow, that works way better. I have no idea how we forgot about that. Yeah,
Oh my god.
you don't either. Thanks for saving our lives, Doc. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything. Makeover time. An extreme makeover. Like an extreme makeover? Are you sure? You nod, because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen. Alright boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments. Suddenly you're
God.
surrounded by wolves, covering your face with their wide, moist tongues. You can feel your pores really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain 4 charm.
It's
Oh! I literally can't see anything though. I'll go.
Your only options are the
I know.
Medusa lady and Scott, and then Miranda.
I'm gonna go with Calculaster and Miranda.
Bring it on. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs into an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculaster is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't
Iron
locking your
Maiden!
unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical, adjective inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles? But I thought that
No.
ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours and the Iron Maiden should teach her. Warning, friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight, or set Calculaster crooked.
Do you want to fix Calculaster, or do you want to break Calculaster?
Oh no! Right now, make calculators cooking. Oh my god. Oh, I can't read the first option. It's all blurry.
What's this, Calculaster? Disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else, too. Or, Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say, by giving her a frowny face sticker with a really aggressive glitter.
I'd rather take prison time. Fuck glitter.
I want to go glitter.
Go with the glitter? Alright. The true evil.
Cruel person.
I like glitter. Fight me, bitch!
Aggressive glitter? Truly, you're even more delightfully cruel than I. An Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter? Glitter's eternal. She'll be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear? No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if it ensures the serf safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculaster's first printing, you, too, start a thriving punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience.
I love this.
Glitter's mean. Choose an occupation.
I can go 3 different ways with this because
Landlord.
oh, of course you would.
Taxi driver.
Should have went Twitch streamer.
No.
Oop. I could go hairdresser, I could go artist, or I could go writer. Thick.
Just fucking pick one, nerd.
Which
Landlord.
one do you think I'm?
Taxi
You're currently
driver.
doing art,
Matt, you got
so
one?
going art.
Prostitute.
Prostitute. And?
Motherfucker! Why the fuck?
Buttocks Man wants you to go with artist.
Why did you call me buttocks, man?
No, the person in the chat, James.
Oh.
How dare you forget about them?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shame!
I see how how much.
Have a confirmation there, Hope.
I feel like I'm better at hair than I am art, but I'm fucking art.
Alright. Taxi driver, landlord, artist, and prostitute.
Fucking why?
Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player orders decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph would be, who, aside from saving the kingdom, are also select occupation.
Rudolph the fucking prostitutes. That
Okay, so if prostitute gets number 1, we now have Hans and Rudolph the artists, who go off on adventures, the landlords who go off on adventures, and the taxi drivers.
taxi drivers is number 2. Fucking landlord's boring as fuck. Who the fuck would want landlords to go on adventures?
I don't know,
come
the
on.
juxtaposition between the two is what kind of makes it fun.
I mean, if you're a landlord, that usually means a bit of like building
He's
and
renting out his
engineering and
castles.
stuff.
Exactly.
So in the game, they would be able to like build stuff if they
Babe,
were like
you wanna go
land.
3rd or 4th?
I'm just thinking
I
of
don't give
them
a
like
shit.
sitting there like knocking on a door, okay, you need to pay your rent, and then someone comes up, the princess has been taken.
Oh, you just made this so much worse, Eric.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll take
Fucking
3rd.
Mario pops out of a cake. It's a me.
My god.
Oh, I'm really bad at this.
This is
It's
what's
Hans-
Wearing
it's
only
like
a hat.
Mario and Luigi. It's
Okay, Green, you now have negative stats.
Hans and Rudolph.
Yeah, Hans and Rudolph.
That's what he just said. It's a me.
It's
He's
me,
fooling no one.
Mario.
I have a penis.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why is that something you just said? Like, for
I don't
no,
know.
I'm trying
no
to
fucking
ignore it.
reason.
Oh, sorry, it's me. I thought it was somebody else's color.
No, it's your first.
Sorry.
You went first, bro. You
Let's
went
go with
first.
Jim.
Jim, increase your charm. More,
Sorry,
are
it
you
was
sure?
distracting. Oh shit, that's what that does?
Yeah,
Jim is charm.
Gotta remember, I don't know what any of
I
this
know,
does.
that's why I'll say it.
Bathroom is boldness.
I don't think that there's any saving that.
Outdoors is fun. Library is smarts. Class is
Library is money, class is smart. Auditorium's
right.
creativity, outdoors is fun.
Let's go to class.
Class,
Let's go to class.
make you smart boy. Listen to your elders, learn lessons, and gain 2 smarts.
Listen to your elders, learn lessons. Yeah, bullshit. He's sleeping.
There you are. Swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain. Might as well try to ease it however you can.
Oh, hi there, Green. Do you think I'm adorable?
Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
I mean,
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place, a large branch, to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals.
oh no!
They were pretty big for forest animals, and I never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us
no.
werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable.
I feel
But they said
attacked
they were
right now.
impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. I don't know what to do with that. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure I'm good enough to be a king.
Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally.
I feel so attacked right now.
Why?
I wonder why, James.
She's my wife, and I don't know, dude.
Do you want spoilers?
Prom?
Oh, I know what's
this
happening.
route. I know what's
I know what's
happening too.
happening.
I feel attacked right now.
Oh, don't worry about it, then. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I feel so
Fuck,
attacked.
my boldness is -2? What?
Yeah, bro.
Your sweater did not help.
No.
Your charm is fucking great, though.
I'm gonna go with the bottom one. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
So charming.
There you go.
My eyes are royal blue? Oh. Liam said they were cerulean?
Cerulean.
You had
But I
it,
always
dude.
knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So, if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have a little blue king or queen inside of me? Is that like my true self? I always suspected big muscles couldn't be of this world. So, good old Scott is just like mecca for a little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what my real name could be. Sir Beef Wellington? Lady McBeef. No. Lady McMuscles. I should ask my little furries about that. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking animals for sure.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Green. You should come meet my furry friends sometime.
Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But
I feel
it's better
attacked.
than not hanging out at all. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Oh my god, never mind.
Yellow, my turn. Alright, let's see here. My stats are,
Let me.
Little bit
let
of
me
everywhere.
Tell you.
and she stole my auditorium.
Let me tell you. It's not very pure.
Shush, I know.
Going to the gym.
So gross.
Epic dodgeball match. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off.
Oh my god!
It's clearly
You've been
the
kidnapped.
first floor restroom. Miranda's sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet. I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak in a 3-meter tall, heavily armed COD assassin named Treshka into the school. No reason. But if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you best say your goodbyes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All my stats are bad.
Diversion. Release the Kraken.
I mean, I'll not stand in the way of her murdering someone. That's so true. As a matter of fact, I think we already have an enormous heavily armed codfish at our school. Treshka can simply kill him and take his place. As his father always says, you can't make an omelet without severe collateral damage.
Oh my god.
This is sort of the plan Treshka should have been. This is the sort of plan Treshka should have been able to come up with on his own. He's the assassin after all. I almost did a lower class's job. You saved my dignity. Doing a cod's job is like 100 ranks beneath me. Right next to being from Iceland.
Oh my god.
You've just averted the real crisis here. You gain +3 bolts. Yay. I think I'm just aided and abetted someone being murdered.
Outdoors!
Yeah, too fun.
Ooh.
While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the foremost hateful people in this school.
Oh my god.
Matt, take Vera.
Which one's Vera?
The green one.
The one in
The
the
Medusa
short
lady?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you carrying a corpse, idiot?
Ooh.
What a shameful display of distaste.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs.
Yeah, Red ate a cool salad earlier on in the game, and it made all of his stats 1,000,000. Hope you had Polly.
Ooh, a corpse. I love corpse.
Corpses.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh,
Read the
okay.
It
next one.
works. It's in character right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, the three most hateful in this school, and Polly.
Ooh.
As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I cannot condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile, maybe, use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses: they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm super drunk. So, whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that they were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel they might have fooled you. No time to
Nope.
lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory?
Oh my god, that time.
Oh, you think? Because my fucking stats are broken.
Oh.
The first one. Trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head.
So smart. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension's great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable.
I think what Red is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory.
Yes, indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats.
I think it's cool how she's wearing a corpse on her head, and she is still, like, really cool about it. It fucking worked.
Fuck. I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. What? Am I tripping or is Red wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. I do her
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping. But also Red is in fact carrying a corpse on her head.
During the beginning of the game, they went to the store and bought the gift, which gave them a salad, which boosted all of their stats to the moon. Immediately.
They can do whatever the fuck they please.
They can do what they want. Apparently, if you get the salad from the store, you win.
It's fucking what the fuck. And I felt so bad about it.
And you know
'cause
what?
it's a stupid fucking way to go about it. And I just decided to say fuck it and went with an event item.
It could have been the sock puppet.
It could have
You
been
know
a
what?
stock puppet.
She is doing it in such a confident way. I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot accessory item. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of many corpses my ventures might or might not be.
I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes her a good accessory. Even if that something is completely not hygienic nor healthy.
Still drunk.
And so all of them signed a decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today's a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Fucking
Fuck the fuck. I like doing Polly. I think I like it.
Well, good to have a character you like.
I
Where you wanna
I'm
go?
much better at it. Bathroom.
You could go to the store. She has a gift
I
for you
don't-
too.
She does have a gift for you too. Could be
That
a salad.
sounds wrong. I need more charm.
Well, that's not
I
an option
know.
right now.
I I know. Fine. Shout.
Okay.
Yes.
Fight me,
You
Damien.
We
can.
got God Salad, Sexy
it.
Sweater Bitch. What are we getting now?
Do the present.
But you
Yes.
could buy a fake Latin accent.
I don't care.
Alright.
If it's not a Japanese accent, I don't want it.
Now, I know you love video games,
My
and I
fuck!
asked the clerk, which is the one every boy wants. That did something terrible to your stats, but your smarts
Yeah, I noticed.
are okay. Something happened to Green.
Oh
It
no!
did one
Check
tap.
everybody's stats now.
Mine are atrocious. The
If there's
blood.
ever an option to pick red, pick red.
Check everybody's
about it.
stats.
That's what they look
now.
like.
I can't read anybody's stats right now, so it's fine. Let's
Everybody's
go.
pretty middling. You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, Nazi horses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens, and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Ah, Green.
You said aquatic horses, not seahorses, and for a minute that blurred together, and I thought we had Nazi horses in this game.
Sea Kale. You seem like a trustworthy person. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this. I am a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I'm falling in love with a mere commoner. I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I'm a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered, and they must accept me for as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, real, not W, world, dictated by logic and reason,
Oh boy.
she can't mean
Which
this
you
one,
have
right?
none of.
There are some very
Oh, God,
confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore against the monarchy. Naturally, I'm anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Arik? How does he feel about the monarchy?
I don't feels about the monarchy.
This is up to you, my dude.
You can totally fuck this up a bit, by the way.
Yeah, I could, but this is more amusing and it forces Eric to voice a more amusing option, basically. The monarchy. He loves the monarchy. That's why he voted for you. I can't read that. I have to screen cap.
He voted to never vote for class president again, and instead chose someone based on divine right.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know how broken your thing was.
It's a little busted.
Ah.
I dropped my phone.
Oh. Pro-monarchy it
What's
is.
that
Voting? To end voting? Why, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Eric's support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy. Which, of course, it is. Huzzah! Huzzah indeed. You gained 3 charm. As if you needed more. 22.
Yes, what am I at now?
22.
Everyone
22,
chooses a video game.
Great, all of you.
22 charm.
Blue, you're having your own game. I think that you just want to survive.
KOTOR.
So, Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, no one can see it, but my fucking Discord fucking thing is a goddamn Sith Empire look. Come on.
But,
Why is Parsec good?
I can't not Kasakuri Wars.
22 charm is because he got himself a gift, and it was a sweater that boosted his charm.
Gifts can be fucking amazing, or they can be fucking terrible. Like the fucking sock puppet.
I'm doing
I
fine.
can't not pick fun stuff.
what was chosen for this so I don't pick the same one?
We have a Star Wars RPG game. I don't know what that is.
It's an anime game.
Okay.
It's a clicker fighter game.
Okay.
On your phone.
Sock Puppet increases creativity but lowers everything else.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm pretty sure the sweater
it
increased your
literally-
charm and lowered everything else.
Yeah. Sock puppet, great. all of your other stats besides creativity.
I think the sweater did the same.
Yeah.
Moonlighter.
What's that?
Moonlighter.
What is that?
Oh, basically during the day you run a shop to sell stuff near a dungeon, and during the night you run the dungeon to grab items to sell the next day.
Okay, well, I'm a basic idiot. I'm gonna go with RuneScape. How much time you could remain alive, provided you were all transported into the game's universe? Dog,
Oh, hell yes! Sorry.
forever in RuneScape.
Forever in RuneScape. Not long in KOTOR.
You could survive really long in Moonlighter. I don't actually think you die.
Yeah, not.
You just portal
not
out.
long in KOTOR. Not long in KOTOR at all. I'm last. I'm fucking last, Eric.
Okay.
Mhm.
You have Sith hunting you down. I'm fucking last, dude.
Uno the video game.
I was gonna
That'd be
say that you could last literally fucking forever in Husakuri Wars, like RuneScape, but
I honestly hit the button on the wrong person.
it's okay.
My creativity's in the tanks.
What are you laughing about over there, you fucking...
Yeah, fucking.
Go to the area. Gain 2 creativity. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda, walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd. Now allow me to talk to myself, like a weirdo, while voicing Miranda, and the narrator. And me. Oh, hello! I was just practicing for my royal wave when I am crowned prom queen. I feel there's a lot to be learned before I ascend to the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. But I lack administrative experience. I've never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sobriety. Maybe you should just give her suggestions instead.
Paint every student pink!
That's a drunk answer.
I know, but it's fucking hilarious and I wanted to read it out.
I am perfectly sober, and I like that answer.
You're mentally drunk.
I am... How do you
Mentally
get
drunk.
I think I'm just kind of fucking nuts.
Come on, Miranda,
I don't
taxes
like
are fun.
answers.
I'll survive this choice, I say, looking at my middling stats.
Oh,
So
no.
fun.
Hey!
Tribute? To me?
Yay!
Oh, I couldn't possibly say no to an idea like that because it sounds absolutely fantastic. Daddy's peasants love paying their taxes. In fact, it's illegal not to love it. As my new subjects fill my coffers, surely their hearts will fill with love for me as well. And as a show of gratitude for your shrewd advice, you shall be the first person I tax. Hooray. Not quite the reward you were looking for, but you sure made Miranda happy, and that was the goal. Gain 2 charm, 1 fun. Sophie's choice here, Green. Do you want to bump a horrible stat? I'd suggest doing that, because there's still a stat allotment at the end of things.
What's my stat with 2? -2?
That's your boldness.
Get the boldness by going to the bathroom?
Yep.
Let's go to the bathroom so I
Like,
don't
take
have
it to
any
0.
negative stat.
God damn it.
That day
It's
you
not
skipped
negative,
class to
then.
hang out in the bathrooms. Gain 2 bold.
That's an opinionated wall. What the fuck?
You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument.
Oh my god.
Which is strange in the sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine?
Oh shit!
Oh
Green!
no.
Oh my god, I've had that shit
Hope take over Vera.
You were oh my god, you are, Scott.
before. I hate it.
Ooh.
What?
Because I get tired of getting. I don't like being the stupid character.
Just because
He's just
the
happy about
character's
life,
stupid
okay?
doesn't mean
I know,
anything.
that part's good. Anyways, green!
Hope take over Vera.
Fuck.
Ha!
They made me their king! And they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
I feel so attacked!
Just be mean.
I know. It's not the Vera thing, it's the
Channel
part
your
of
inner
stuff.
Maverick.
Eat ass. Scott, do you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Farah. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are very many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse me, did you say you needed help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
Oh my god.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Green?
Also, you are at the
I want
best position to romance here.
I need a second to, like, not break down over that, because oh my god, why?
Oh
You're
no!
smart.
The intent.
It never
Your
is.
charm is
I want them to
all-
have happy times under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me a beautiful song. Which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me,
Oh no!
which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. Jesus Christ!
Tears. Nothing but tears.
Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it'd be just a bunch of flagless people. And what's the
Something.
top one say?
Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them?
Flag. I think was the good option for that one.
Shut up!
Sorry.
I was thinking about this, but yeah, flag was the better one.
Alright.
They all seem to enjoy a flag. It's blurry for me again, so I can't read it off.
Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. Not creative enough.
I figured. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kinda hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again, because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, and admire your work.
Whoa, this is genius!
Not really. It's quite simple and reminds you of something, but you're not sure of what.
I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye!
Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy.
There you are, Green. Your plan went terribly.
Ooh.
Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland.
Ah, that's why it rang a bell.
We pissed off Switzerland so much that they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our kingdom. And you know we fucked up big time because they didn't even do that during World War II.
Mm.
We can't go against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them.
Scott leaves, sad and stressed at the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Yeah, it's about right.
Damn.
Ow, angry microphone.
Sorry.
Blue.
I know.
Where do you not want the god to go?
I'm so angry right now, to be honest, because the place I wanted to go is taken, and then the other place I want to go has a fucking store in it, so I won't fucking actually do the thing, and it's just like, oh, fuck.
Go for another gift.
Nah, I don't think that she gives out multiple.
I know.
You only get 1 gift, I think.
I was schooling all my life, I know.
I can't. I literally can't even see my stats.
Your highest stat is smarts at 9.
I know that.
Boldness is a 3, creativity is a 6, charm is 1, fun is 5, money's 4.
What's one?
Oh, your charm,
Charm.
which is at the gym, which is taken by the store.
Oh, fuck! Fun.
Okay,
Go
outside then.
I love the dance music.
You see Damien about to punch some noob,
Yay!
when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of them. Who wants to be the dimensional prince?
Oh, you know.
Assign it to somebody, Eric.
Go ahead and take it, Matt. Have fun.
Fuck.
It was either you or me.
Okay, let's do this.
Go for Damien.
Hey! What the hell? I was about to punch that noob.
Dixie!
What's this guy's personality?
Eccentric
Annoying
as
and
fuck.
obnoxious.
Well, plenty of noobs to punch my fearsome Pamela when you are mine.
Hold on, what?
Even I'm just like... Nani?
Do I stream often? Yes, I do. Not this per se, because having a group of people to do things isn't always a thing I really have. But every day
I
except
think
Friday and Saturday normally.
I think next stream is Sunday and it's gonna be Slide 3.
Yep. Is there a problem, or can we continue on now?
No, I had to do some other stuff. What?
I got yelled at.
I have traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my army and for my bedroom.
Oh, shit. Oh! You want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck?
I wouldn't put it quite so crass.
It's
You heard
in
me.
the face?
Well, I would. And that sounds doper than hell. Which isn't hard because hell is lame. But
Cutting out a little bit? It's fine. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how will he fucking kill people with you? There's only one thing to do.
Can't literally see anything.
I mean, your stats are fucked, and these are difficult. So, good luck.
I know. I know. Either way, I'm probably going to not pass this, but fucking hey. I'd like to be able to at least read the fucking options, you stupid computer.
Option A is defeat the prince's entire shitty army using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. And option B is show Damien a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps.
We don't know Damien, that second option might tempt him.
that also sounds like an option for smarts or creativity.
Or fun.
How would it be fun?
Because this game says weird things sometimes.
I mean, if it is fun, she's doing pretty good there, but...
I feel like the first one would be more like boldness, so second option would... It seems better.
It's a chance either way. You want to go with the second one?
Yeah.
Alright, we go with clown shoes and assless chaps. So creative.
Yeah!
You did it.
You recall a full-page glossy photograph you saw in the latest issue of Bad Armies magazine. You pull it out of your backpack and show it to Damien. It depicts the prince's army wearing floppy shoes and assless chaps, braiding the opposing force's hair.
What is this? A fucking performance piece? Where's the gore? Where's the carnage? I want an army like a steel cube full of crotch kicks and badly suppressed emotions. Not this fully mobile tea party. Damien is ruining my voice.
No, fighting isn't everything, Damien. I'll have you know that the opposing armies consistently rate my soldiers higher on friendship and customer service than any other.
You lost me at fighting isn't everything, man. Go buy your army some ass armor, pacifist.
The prince returns dejectedly to his dimension. Hopefully to follow Damien's advice. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
I also didn't get a heart from that. That was some bullshit.
Okay, Red. You wanna go to the store because fuck it? No? Okay.
I
was actually tempted, but I have an event to do, so I have to go somewhere.
Library?
Oh my
Get
God.
yourself some money?
I said, sure, yeah, we'll go money.
You have nothing else below 10.
I know, right?
I keep
Oh
getting
god,
these
and larger
messages.
tentacles! What the
Oh my god. Okay.
After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter, advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god!
Mrs. Red, we have a problem. I can't breathe.
If you had
That's the problem.
assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you.
No, I didn't. I just didn't expect fucking Scott. Oh my god.
I have imprints of my shoes on my legs.
They didn't expect Scott to be the sexy secretary of the Corpse Man.
Notice.
It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Not to Wear a Corpse's Fashion Accessory. Wait, is not shit, and also possibly a crime. I've done some research and found a journalist. It's a bro called Theodore Fedora. That's a weird name. What should we do, boss?
Murder him. Wow, that's a freaking option.
No, look at the second option.
Jesus Christ.
Because people need a little pleasure.
Live your best life, James. You have
Oh my
the
god.
stats of a god.
Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send their severed heads to warning.
Alright.
Jesus.
Yeah, so bold!
Way to go, boss. Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Let me schedule the murder in your agenda.
You keep Scott out of the murder because he's too pure for that. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of her own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents.
Boss, it worked. The Fedora bro changed his article. Read.
The other day I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Red, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. I was sure the whole thing was getting old, yet Red sent me a whole new vision. This version of corpses was home delivered, came in a smaller, more portable size, and were even customized for me.
You're absolutely
I have to say, maybe there's more to corpses than I first thought. I'm wearing these as edgy earrings.
Oh my god.
Hooray! Corpses are saved.
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna beat
Is this guy
fucking-
really wearing his parents' severed heads as earrings? Today's a great day. No consequences for murdering 2 innocent people, even though it was documented in a magazine. And you gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. 2020.
Oh my god.
2 20s.
I just wasn't ready to play sexy secretary Scott.
James.
Shame on you.
James. I fucking hate you.
Everyone chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Murdering a family!
Solid option.
That's subjective. Just want to point that out.
I don't want to say what came to my mind.
Say it! We go. Dude, there's literally porn in this and dirty tampons. You shit. Come on.
I understand.
I'm gonna go with
that,
poverty.
but what I thought of wasn't actually bad. So I'm just kind of like,
Oh my fucking god. That fucking
Say it.
works, dude.
gambling.
Okay.
Gambling's pretty bad. It fucking ruins family.
Well, that's the second thing I thought of. The first thing I thought actually bad. It was kind of like,
Go for Matt.
Feeding the poor.
that's not.
Did you say
I'm
beating
throwing out
or
the
feeding
worst
the poor?
possible answers.
Okay.
Well, no, now my answer has changed.
He said feeding the poor. He's.
I'm
bad.
throwing out atrocious answers.
Okay. Gotcha.
On purpose.
Player order is decided on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Murdering a specific family. Gambling. Interesting. Feeding the poor, and just general poverty. I want to see Giant Casino one.
I know, I do too. Like, that's actually interesting. Like, holy shit, how would that work?
Oh.
And then, I guess maybe poisoning the poor?
Oop.
You don't know what we fed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have fed them more pork.
Don't press random again!
I wasn't. It stole my cursor. And then I guess a single family thing, then a general thing. Oh, you can go to the cap.
What?
Oh no, please, I don't wanna. Please, no.
Everything
Damien's
from...
over there with Calculester.
I mean, the Kappa option here will give you a stat increase.
Hello?
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 There you are. Gomendasai.
Choosing the
Hello.
Kappa will give you a stat increase. Other than that, you have these 3 tables in the shop.
I feel like I know my stats. Ooh. I know my
There is
stats
Damien
are
and
shit.
Calculester over there.
I know, but I feel like I'm doing okay with Damien right now, so I feel like my stats are okay right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Damien and Calculester.
Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components?
Sure thing, Robo-Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline and a lighter.
I like this one.
Oop.
And the grin of a madman about to set the cafeteria on fire.
Oop.
I comprehend
Why?
now. It would seem to me the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire.
Damn, Calculator. How much plus smart must you have to figure out that mystery?
My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me in my metaphorical but not literal heart that it is not nice.
Did I
Angry
say it was gonna be nice? No. I said it was gonna be awesome.
Running back conversation to check for a phrase, gonna be awesome. Error, phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was gonna be awesome.
I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part. Calculator, why are you trying to ruin my fun?
Oop. I can't read. Shit! Again!
It's a matter
Why
of
is it every
perspective,
time it's my
Calculaster. Where you see a table, Damien sees wood set aflame to cook his food, so Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. Or, Calculaster is right, Damien. Be responsible. Don't set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria designated for arson. You know, the green one by the door, with "in case of needing to be set on fire to a table" on it.
The first one is love for Damien, the second one is love for Calculator.
Damien.
Okay, it's a matter of perspective. Set it on fire to cook some meat.
Yep, Blue is totally correct. I'm setting this table on fire for eating-related purposes, which in a cafeteria is totally fine.
Premise: the cafeterias are for eating-related activities. Accepted. Running scan on setting things on fire in order to consume the necessary nutrients organic beings need. Yes, it would appear the process of cooking is common and that fire is indeed the preferred tool. Forgive my misunderstanding. What if that was an act of senseless arson is rather a necessary step in keeping your people form alive.
My form is not feeble!
Goddamn.
But don't feel bad about the misunderstanding, Calculator. I'll forgive you if you give me money. And help me set this table on fire.
Certainly, friend Damien.
Damn.
Oh, and I get to eat your firstborn.
Oh my god!
Even if I find it hard to believe, I will be organically able of having a firstborn. That seems like an equal exchange for my misstep. based on the interactions I have observed here at Spooky High.
Oh my god. Oh.
And so it is.
And so it was. Together, you and Damien tricked a robot into committing arson. Haha, romantic.
Aww.
Where do you want to go here, Green?
I'm admittedly curious what the Kappa is because I have no idea.
Go do Kappa?
Yeah.
Change your Kappa.
I know.
It looks like all the other tables are full. Or maybe you're just a glutton for punishment. So you sit next to...
Ah, Green. I see you have at long last given me your cucumber.
Oh.
Well then, there's that. If that's supposed to be an innuendo, it leaves much to be desired.
Doubtless, you see, before me, this immense pile of cucumbers, into which are carved various names. In case your inferior intellect was unable to intuit the purpose behind it, when people send me a cucumber with their name, I make sure that I do not harass or kill their families. It's a win-win. People getting living in unharassed families, and I get delicious cucumbers.
It seems a sound proposition. And also, you hate cucumbers because they're just crunchy water pretending to be food.
Yes!
So you give your cucumber to Leonard.
Ah, another crunchy water snack, but with no name carved into it. I can't guarantee I won't harass or kill you or your family. But taking a cucumber for free would be unfair, and so I offer you in return the chance to learn any skill a true fan that you wish to learn.
I mean, Leonard could always just not harass and kill anyone. But it's true that you've always envied one ability of the true fan.
What's the top one option?
Feeling entitled to be angry with creators for not taking your favorite franchises in the direction that you want, or laser vision.
Oh, fuck that, laser vision.
Laser vision.
Ah,
Laser vision.
laser vision, yes! So many people forget about that when a true fan who consumes media the right way, you're granted access to certain superpowers. Can't fucking read today.
Oop.
The important thing to remember about laser vision is that it allows you to see through things. For example, fake geek girls who are openly pretending to like certain things for the attention, and the cucks who white knight for them. The best way to suss out a fake geek girl is to interrogate her by asking her tons of questions about the most minute details of the media she claims to enjoy. Then, if she can't answer it, it proves she isn't a true fan. If she can answer it, it's because she's jumping through hoops trying to impress the actual true fans.
Oh my
Laser
god.
vision also allows you to see through stupid schemes from companies hiring women purely for diversity and virtue signaling. It ensures that you can always suss out which corporate powers are encouraging feminazis to ruin your favorite things in life.
Oh, you get it now. By laser vision, he thought you meant misogyny. You vow yourself to only ever woo people by asking yourself, what would Leonard do? And then doing the opposite. In doing so, you gain 4 charm.
Yes! What am I at?
26.
24, 26.
Any
The
charm-related
one
choice
stat.
is yours.
Zoe's table, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
You arrive at
Guess
Zoe
I
and
have
Vera's
to
table.
wait.
Excited too. We're not doing anything
Where?
suspicious.
Zoe.
And we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under this table. You have a fellow student in a cage under the... It's useless, Vera. Red's too perceptive. We gotta come clean.
Yes, the problem is clearly that Red is too perceptive.
Oh, nothing. It's accurate.
But
I mean, yeah.
we have no choice. Look under the table.
Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have caged a fairy under the table. She's filthy,
Oop.
miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies, cry, glitter.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I was about to say it's the super sexy secretary.
Stop.
Not
It's not under the table.
Alright. We took her as a prisoner during the last food war. You know, for
leverage.
leverage.
I didn't think anything of it at the time because taking and tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an Elder God.
That was 3 days ago. And she's starting to smell. We've got to figure out something else to do with her.
This game is a combination of beautiful things mixed into a dating round. It's mixed in with a party game and a dating simulator. It's the best. We could let her go.
No. I fail to see how that
Profits.
I know. That profits me. I stutter.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then?
Can't see the first one.
Prisoner's probably
second one is
stinky because
Vera.
she's lonely. Get her a companion to keep her company. Or use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent, obviously.
Use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent. Of course.
I see.
Damn it!
Oop. I told you the second one was Vera.
If you're going for corpse ending, you can't go for anyone anyway.
Well, I know. I know.
I know the game rules. Go for Vera.
What? Anyway. Of course, I can't believe I didn't think of that before. Or what? I didn't think of that. In fact, I did. My lawyers will fight you if you disagree.
But a sleeper agent for what? The food war ended 3 days ago.
Oh, honey. Not... I'm sorry.
Not that kind of sleeper agent.
I know.
I don't think anyone is actively trying for anyone. I think that we've all just failed in our various courses to where we're now just
Yeah.
going with the flow.
I was trying to date Zoe, but I then maxed out fucking stats like a god, and I felt bad. So I just kind of went with an event ending.
Hope, did you finish this one?
Oh, I think I did, but I don't remember.
No,
So I'll
you
just do it again. Okay. Oh, honey. Not that kind of sleeper agent. I mean, an agent who pretends to be a damsel cursed to sleep for hundreds of years.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, why? Okay. Computer did a thing. And then when a prince kisses her to wake her up, she kills him and takes all his money. It's one of my primary sources of income. Thirsty princes always carry cash.
That doesn't seem very fair.
All is fair in love and war, Zoe. Also, who gives a shit? They're kissing sleeping women. Those princes already decided to move to a town far, far from fairness.
Vera said the word love in your presence. This is taking your relationship to a whole new level.
Oh, I've already done that. I've already done that. I'm not doing it again.
I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna go to the store.
Get a gift.
I'm too poor for cocaine. It's a sticker that says creativity. How can I possibly say no? Yay. Now I have good stats.
Yay!
Everyone chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Wait. Michelangelo?
Not a
Okay.
bad choice.
Da Vinci, Michelangelo.
What do you mean, not a bad choice, Nani?
Michelangelo's a fucking great artist.
I know. That's why I picked them.
I know.
I just didn't know you liked their art.
Okay, I like your option there, buttocks. Just go with the Ninja Turtles.
I mean,
It's an
that's,
option. Go for Matt.
that's actually...
Vlad
that-
Tepes,
Fucking.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
the Impaler.
Not gonna lie, that's
What?
one of the reasons
Okay,
why...
2 Ninja Turtles. Vlad the Impaler and Hitler. Picture this. 5 years ago, when this historical figure time traveled to our time, and now they live in present time. Player order is decided based on how likely you would buy a gossip magazine that contains hot info on how the historical figure is now in a relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, let's see here. We have.
One is literally called the Impaler.
My God.
Oh, fucking no.
I'm...
No, you deserve to go last for that. Fuck you. No. Fuck you. No.
I was just pointing out how it was Da Vinci and DiCaprio.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna point out, and then you said that shit.
I had to ruin it for everybody.
How likely would you be to buy it? Let's see here. We have the Impaler and Hitler.
Oh my god.
Hitler's gonna sell out because Hitler's very famous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think out of all of them,
For
Hitler
all
would
the
sell out
wrong
the fastest.
reasons, though.
It
Just to
doesn't
let
matter,
you know,
it sells
I
out the
can't see
fastest.
shit.
Da Vinci is the fucking like would be who I would think would be able to travel to the future the easiest. He'd be the one who made it.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about selling magazines.
I don't know. It is a
Da
toss-up
Vinci
between
and DiCaprio.
Vlad the Impaler and Da Vinci.
I vote Da Vinci. Duh.
You know, because they're both Leonardos, I think that it's gonna be able to bypass it. I don't think Michelangelo has the clout necessary, and Impaler's a warlord.
I mean,
Legit,
he did just
most of-
DiCaprio.
Is
Legit,
he a
most of
warlord
this
everywhere?
game I've been going last, and I find it hilarious.
Okay, my stats now aren't garbage. I can feel pretty confident
Mine
about things.
still are...
Let's go ahead and max things.
Jesus, you like to go to the auditorium a lot.
Shut up.
You just got called out.
You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice. It didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. The slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flay this salmon?
That's cannibalism.
Oh.
Hmm.
James!
Not really.
I will build a monument to you, your highness. It will rival the sun and the atrocities your family has committed. You single-handedly break all windows in the school and start renovating the merry-go-round.
Oh my god.
What an excellent choice of materials! Glass is made from sand, and I never understood why this school has a merry-go-round. The glass is sharp, but you persevere and build a 50-foot statue of Miranda, shard by shard.
Oh my god.
You spin the playground toy. You don't know whether it's God blessing your creation or just blood. Just blood loss. But, oh gosh, it sparkles. You pass out from blood loss shortly after Miranda starts apologizing for swearing. You get the best medical care from Miranda surgeons, and also 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Fuck. What isn't maxed out?
Nothing.
Charm is the lowest?
Money.
Money, yeah, but what charm is the lowest, right?
Of your... Yes, at 17 it's the lowest.
Well, I can still do the event at the library, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, so we'll go to the library. Fuck it.
Alright. Get more money. Mine Bitcoin. Ah, life is good. You're a successful trendsetter that has moved Monsterkind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness. Are you carrying a corpse? What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it. The bigots. Ah, shit, the Slayer. Anybody want the Slayer?
Matt, be the Slayer. You have the least amount of characters.
Feel attacked.
I'm kidding.
Hey,
You
a
actually-
corpse! Give it to
Alright,
me.
whatever.
I want it now. I want its loot. Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die.
The haters.
Oh shit.
And you're the prince.
me, the interdimensional Prom. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers.
My god.
That's not fucking creepy. Oh, what is that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dry, skinny, funky smelling high schooler? Can I
Rapey. Sorry.
marry it?
And, the interdimensional prince. Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever. This dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight for your corpse and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how?
What is always the answer?
They can pull it off.
I
can
know.
pull off anything. What the fuck is the first one?
No! You're woke enough to acknowledge your corpse doesn't need a knight test and shining armor to protect it. It can protect itself.
I hate that option just because it says woke.
Walk me up outside.
Love is always the answer.
Wink! It's true. We're biggest not because we avoid critical thinking and never listen to other people's opinions. It's because we don't have love in our lives.
Yes, it's the same for me. I prey on monsters not because I have very narrow-minded and unhealthy ways to cope with the disappearance of my brother and dark scarred backstory. It's because I don't have love in my life either. And I naturally never said anything against this corpse. Quite excited about the possibility of marrying it. I'm all in for the ride. Especially my love for fooling people into marriage without proper consent, which is the purest kind of love.
That's a little
Jesus
rapey.
Christ.
Now
A
that you
little.
think about it, understanding and managing these people's deep issues might be more complex than just recurring to love. But who cares? You just wanted to save your corpse, so love will suffice for now. Problem is, who exactly would want to date these people? Luckily, you carry some extra corpses with you. Who will never be offended by constant bigotry and sexism. A corpse. You won't mind dating someone with intense anger issues and thirst for blood. A corpse. And who'd be okay with being fooled into marriage even without proper consent. A corpse. And so you give corpses to all of them. You can feel the weight of how wrong all this is, but meh.
Meh.
At least they'll leave you alone until they grow tired of their corpses, which probably won't be ideal love partners. You're, again, alone with your corpse. You ask yourself, is it really that bad? Dating a corpse? Yeah. But you're starting to form a nice bond with your corpse. You feel you have a very special connection. Is this what some might call love? Or is it just you hallucinating due to continuous inhalation of the many unhealthy fumes the corpse is releasing as it slowly decomposes? Hard to tell. Only sure thing is that you gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
3 20s.
Alright then.
Bless you.
Well then.
You have 0 boldness.
I have what?
You have 0
Zero
boldness.
ball.
2 fun.
Let's go to the bathroom together.
4 creativity. Your stats suck.
Oh yeah.
To the bathroom.
You're at the best point for charming the person who is
Scott is also in the
always
bathroom.
popping up.
And he seems upset.
There's no. Oh, what's wrong with pee? Oh, fuck, that was the wrong guy's voice. Holy shit, that was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been peeing in this same stall for months now, and other people still use it. Can't they smell my pee? Don't they know this stall is my territory? I mean, I've peed all over this stall, every inch. Do you think I have weak pee?
Look at his eyes.
He's so, like, down about it.
Don't ask why Scott's an orange. I can't tell you.
He's so sad.
You know why? Because aren't you glad to see him?
I hate you.
No, no way. My pee is strong. I just need to figure out the right way to use it. If you were me, how would you use your pee to claim this bathroom stall? I did not expect this to be a question. What's the top question? What's the top one?
Put a curse on the stall that releases vicious demons to devour any intruders. It'd be a hell of a prank. You have 2 boldness and 4 creativity. Good luck. You have 2 fun, too.
I would like to say the bottom one, but I think that's a boldness.
I mean, you can go with your heart. It is all random chance in the end. You could still succeed.
Let's go with the bottom one. That seems more like what he would do.
Alright, follow your heart, friend.
I
So charming!
Woo! It was charm. What?
Yeah, it was charmed, bro.
Why didn't I think of that? It's so obvious. People are still using my stall because they don't know that it's my pee. Like, I know not everybody's sense of smell is as strong as mine. So to help them out, I'll just stand outside the stall and pee on them a little every time they go in, just to remind them whose stall it is. I don't even need to pee on them. I can just pee in front of them while they are making friendly eye contact.
This is disturbing.
Everyone is so relieved to have the confusion cleared up. I'll let everyone know that this was your idea, so they'll know who to thank.
Yeah.
This might not turn out too well, but you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm. 27! You have the highest single stat.
To be fair, I haven't actively increased charm. It's
Look
just a
at
passive
my
event.
Charm. Oh
You
my
bought-
god.
The sweater.
The sweater.
Alrighty there, Hope.
Charm.
Going to the gym.
Yeah, cause look at it. I got a fucking 1.
But
You also
you're not
have a
doing
3.
anything with charm. You're trying to
He
romance
asked-
someone who needs boldness.
I know.
It's honestly, everybody needs everything. It's a secret that I
I know.
learned, and that is a secret that I share since I learned it. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder.
Ooh.
Hey, asshole, go to hell.
Oh.
Like, literally. My house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get you there, you kinda gotta go damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out?
Run over
Jesus
a bunch
Christ.
of nuns with my lawn.
Ow, that was ear piercing.
No, I'm so sorry for anybody that hurt. I'm so sorry. I can't read the first one though.
Oh, I think I'm already damned. Looking into your eyes feels so good, it must be a sin.
Oh,
That's boldness and or charm.
I do not have enough boldness. for
Listen,
that.
dog, your stats are fucked across the board. And unless running over nuns with a lawnmower is a fun thing.
I mean, it might be. It's Damien.
I mean, it might be.
It might
Oh
be.
my god, you guys are fucking. Oh my god, which one do you guys suggest? Because either way is just. I'm
Fuck those
fucked.
nuns.
This is your
You
life,
know.
my dude.
Those nuns are wearing an awful lot of clothing. I think they're hiding something.
They both advocate for murder.
What do you suggest?
I am impartial.
You're useless.
Yes. I just click buttons.
I guess we're going lawnmower because I feel like too.
Lawnmower nuns it is. Vroom vroom. Not bold enough.
Damn it!
Damn it!
None remain.
Oh my god, you.
Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, did it again, got the t-shirt covered in enough blood, had to buy a new t-shirt. Is that seriously the most creative way you can come up with to kill nuns? There's no comma there. What about a giant magnifying glass? Plague of centipedes. Rice, somehow. Come on, use your imagination. I can't believe I even invited a loser like you to my sweet hell house.
Dejected, you go out nun hunting anyway. But nothing just isn't the same without love to motivate it. You lose 2 charm, and 1 money, for bail.
My fuck!
The monster
I
prom
think
draws
we've done
near.
well. I think we've done well.
Well, she's the only one that ended up talking to me.
I'm going alone.
You're going with Corpsey.
I'm going. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta go.
Alrighty,
Scott,
Green.
by the way.
Fuck it, I'm going Scott.
How did that end up happening? Over the blue.
It involves multiple people telling me I need to do that.
Aww.
Everything kind of went really badly for you, not gonna lie.
I'm going to cry. I'm
Aw.
gonna try,
Stay home alone.
Damien, but fuck it. If I get rejected, I get rejected.
Alright, with your 1 charm, you march boldly up to him. I
gotta
respect
laugh
it.
if this works.
Green,
Oh shit, I'm up first.
you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Huh? Prom? I don't know. I mean, you're so out of shape.
Oh my
Ouch.
god!
I'm a corpse, dude. That hurts. My grandma always says I need to mate with an alpha specimen so we can breed strong babies. Sorry.
Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for Wolf Prom.
Oh.
Can I just point out I just failed a social check?
Yeah.
A charm check.
There's no check here, it's a stat thing.
It's also how many hearts you got. from
Pluck
the
up your
kid.
courage, ask your beloved.
That's fine.
Oh.
Prom with you. What a noob. I have a more fun setting. I have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad.
I'm so sorry that you lost.
This is bullshit.
Now, get out of my sight!
Damn!
Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you are forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a bank bell. Classic.
Fucking Game of Thrones reference.
Of course I want to go to prom together, my Machiavellian fellow conspirator. I can't
Oh, you
help
just
but
got called
deeply value
Machiavellian.
such a brilliant and scheming mind. It's smart to keep someone that can be so useful at palace intrigues close at hand. And we royalty are all about convenient and strategic marriage. Why shouldn't I be smart and strategic about prom dates too? Also, you're like super cute. When prom night comes, you're ready to have the night of your lives.
She's not wrong.
You've practiced your Viennese waltz and Miranda is deeply impressed. Even if the music's mostly electronic, you somehow Viennese waltz the fuck out of it, and everyone gathers in a circle to admire your prowess. It's a magical evening. Also, you execute some more plots and assassins together, just in case, which is a fantastic bonding experience. You and Miranda are selected as prom royalty. And you know it's a bit cheesy to say this, but Miranda's beauty is heightened by the delicacy of her enemy's blood all over her body. It's truly been a magical evening. I win. You ask no one to prom, because none of them are as cool as a corpse. You ask your corpse to prom, and for sure it doesn't say no. So a date it is. You bring your corpse to prom. What a whimsical evening. And no one judges you. Mostly because everyone's doing their own fucked up stuff. Miranda has killed several people. So you get a date a corpse. Still, that doesn't make it less wrong. For today, you romance a corpse. For tomorrow, maybe tomorrow you romance a sentient being who can actually love you back. Baby steps.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Carbon!
Look at the new events, Eric.
Yay.
Most likely to die in a coup d'etat. Most likely to be a secret agent just waiting for the code word.
I made it out with my middling stats and my creativity sticker.
I just took the bitch way out.
I mean,
Because I could have had anything I wanted.
okay
And I
then.
didn't want to do that.
Basically, what I was expecting.
I
Okay,
didn't
well,
want to do that.
that was that run. He's probably too late
Round
for
two.
any more. Matt
Round
needs.
2.
I don't know.
Matt has to wake up at 5:30.
Yeah,
Aww.
and this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. mainly because of tech problems. Those 3 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it.
That's actually impressive.
Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. He became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in the war called youth. And once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So that was that game. Everybody have an enjoyable time?
I'm sad.
Yeah, you kinda got beaten to the ground there, Hope.
Yeah.
You got a bad item that literally decreased all of your shit.
I know.
Well, he got the fucking salad, which made him a god.
I like how we got both into the polls there.
We should totally play a short round of the 1 week.
There's not a 1 week option. It still beats a bit longer than we think it would be, and he needs to have proper sleep.
Oh, okay.
Especially because I gotta stay up again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, no. For what? Huh? What?
D&D's tomorrow.
And there's a lot of stuff going on in that one tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you remember where we're at. Oh yeah, I don't know where we left Strick, by the way.
I don't either. People said I got left in the street. So
I had to be carried around, so
So did I.
it's not my fault.
I'm a fucking goblin in midwinter. Not a good combo.
I understand
Also,
they have voice actors for this game, but I like it whenever we're doing stuff that's fun. It can be goofy. It's good whenever it can be read, though, which is computer problematic. If we can figure out exactly what's going on there at some point in time, James, that would help.
What?
Why it was coming through poorly on that computer. If at all, it's something we can mess with.
No, it's not.
Fine.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It's a 12-year-old computer still operating on Windows 7.
Yeah, and Windows 7 isn't supported by Microsoft
The only way
anymore.
I can fix
So.
it is if I had like $120 so I could buy her a laptop.
Ooh.
I'm going to try to convince one of my family members to buy me a laptop for my birthday, but that's in like 3 months.
That was a cute photo.
Hey, that one. You have unlocked a new image.
Alright, well, that was Monster Prom. Anybody have anything to say before we close this out?
Are we ever gonna play this again?
I would
or
like
was
to,
this a
yeah.
one-time? Okay.
It's a one-off on Friday here, because normally Robert's running a D&D thing that I'm playing in. But if there's any other days that people are like, hey, I want to do something, I'll just take whatever would standardly be in the rotation and I'll swap it out.
Okay.
I'm always down.
If you start at 9 most nights, and I'm usually available at 9 most nights if you want to do something.
Well, if people are chomping at the bit, or they just want to do something, tell me and I'll probably just delay whatever it is I would otherwise be doing on my own, like a lonely boy.
You have 2 open slots now anyway.
I do
You
not.
haven't even filled those.
I have to finish
you,
Minerva's Den.
You did. No, you have. You finished the other one too, and you haven't filled that one yet. You finished BioShock 2, but you got Minerva's Den, but you finished Dragoon as well.
DLC still, right?
Yeah, which is Minerva's Den. You finished
sorry.
Dragoon, and you did fill that slot with the new one. But we can do Dragoon slot as another Monster Prom just for a one-off thing to give you a break from voice acting things.
You realize what you just said, right?
Shut the fuck up.
That's the opposite of a break from voice acting things.
Well, you're not voice acting them alone, nerd.
He's a little
You can-
confused, but his heart's in the right spot.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
can ask James. I'm literally always free. Most of the time I'm on the phone with my friends, but I can literally just always get off. So.
Well, I'm normally not one to.
anytime you wanna, like,
The problem is I'm normally not one to suggest things, but if anybody's like, hey, let's see if we can do this, just and I'll see what I can
Basically,
do.
the three of us need to go, hey, nerd, let's play this fucking game.
We have a group call in the Discord right now that's just us, so if you ever are just like, hey, I'm not doing anything, and I know that people are streaming, so put it here. I know Rabbit also mentioned interest in it.
Fish! Fish!
It's not important
Behind the
anymore.
sign.
We've already found him once.
What?
Right above the play.
Yes.
Going down below play.
Yes, there. Yes, there. Oh my god.
I also want to see if I can manage to steal rain sometimes, because more people playing this is always fun. Like, I'm fine once we get things going a little bit smoother, doing an entire round where just one of us just plays narrator, and there's 4 other people doing things.
Yeah. You play narrator, 4 players do things.
Or someone else plays
But we're
narrator.
going.
That's
we're
a bit of
going
a
to
bullet.
have
Work on a
established
narrator
characters.
voice.
I mean, I can play narrator.
Like, legit, we are going to have to establish who's voicing who. I know I'm good at, Polly and Medusa Lady, I forgot her name.
I'm middling at everyone.
You are actually pretty good at hearing, Polly. I do good as Damien, I think, but Damien destroys my voice. And as fucking pissed off as it makes me, I'm not terrible as the cat. Ugh.
Oof.
Arik makes a good robot.
Yeah, because his voice can easily deadpan.
Eric's middling at everything, okay?
Arik makes a good robot. Period. And as much as he hates it, he makes a good Scott.
Eh?
Matt makes a good Scott.
Yeah.
As much as he will hate to admit it, Matt makes a good Scott. It was really good.
We'll get things ironed out, do this more.
I'm encouraging Miranda to execute your character next time.
Oh.
That's fine.
If I can do that. I don't think I can actually do that.
That's fine.
James, Buttocks is saying that your standard voices would be fine for Damien.
I just feel like I gotta add a little bit of extra to it, and I'm stupid that way. I'll probably go with normal voice because
I see your
broken,
point.
but-
Damien seems pretty over the top.
Yeah, it's a bit over the top, so I want to go that over the top level. So,
Yeah, demons and like media and stuff usually have a tendency to have very gruff and scratchy voices, so I could understand why you would want to go that direction, but your voice is deep enough to where it doesn't need to be that
I'm
extra.
also forcing my voice to go deep. This is my normal voice.
Yeah,
By
your
the way.
voice is deep enough in its regular state for Damien. It is perfectly fine the way it is. At least over.
It's
like,
nasally, high pitched, and a little bitch voice. What the fuck are you on about?
That's my voice, thank you.
No, it is not.
No,
you have a
you-
deep, rough voice. Fuck you.
Deep.
excuse
Hardly.
me. No, you have a very soft, cry-esque, cutesy voice.
Hey,
I don't care. I don't care what you say. I think you're adorable. Fucking fight me.
I don't want to, and also I don't want these accolades. But we'll do this again some other time.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream off. Thanks for showing up, having a fun.
Bucks.
I hope that this was somewhat enjoyable. Have a good one.
Have a
Goodbye.
nice night. Good boy.